Good evening, and welcome to Oxford's Ashes, a modern-day Vampire the Masquerade chronicle set in the British city of Oxford. Already awakened for the night is Barry of Clan Nagarajan, played by Noscavian. Rami, Clan Hakata, played by Space. Ebony of Clan Ventru, played by Softinomicon. Hatfield of Clan Bruja, played by Daybreakathon. Acheron of Clan Zamitsi, played by Larissa Rave. Slip of Clan Nosferatu, played by Slippery Nosferatu, but he'll always be Vamp Daddy to us. And last but never least is Olivia of Clan Ravnos, played by Ms. Hutz. Hello, Tipitarius. Zephyr, Whacker, Sellers, Pixie, and everyone else. We begin where we left off last week. The Kindred, having checked several of the doors, finding them all identical, eventually find one with a snake engraved upon the handle. They reach out silently and turn the handle. It reveals a decadent office. Gold-framed pictures decorate one of the wall. Opposite it is a large poster showing a swirling circle. A desk rests in front of the coven, filled with papers. What would you all like to do?
Question: Am I still under the effects that the one ministry member hit me with? No, it's done. Wonderful. So I don't feel that need of or rather that effects of being lost, basically. Okay, cool. Oh, also, am I still under the -2 penalty for I think it was
discretion?
Yeah, am I still under that?
Yes, until the end of the night.
I am. Oh, okay. Cool. Right, I think I will waltz on in and I'll just take a look, a quick peruse. You said there is a desk, right?
Yes.
Then I will be opening drawers.
Do for me intelligence and investigation, please.
Okay. Is that the one that would need a -2?
Yes. Everything's got a -2.
+1.
Wonderful.
I would give
okay.
+1 for help.
Okay.
+1
so
for assist.
-1 then.
It's fine. You check through the desk, and although most of the papers seem completely irrelevant, eventually you stumble across some that just show general incoming and outgoing of Anarch Kindred.
Okay. I think I'm going to take those papers, the ones that got the comings and goings of Anarchs.
Yep.
Might be useful for later, so I'll take those, fold them up, and I just put them in my bag.
I just noticed the layout is fucked up. Carry on. Every week. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. We're professionals here. We keep it moving.
To tell you under the pit.
Oh, I'm not able to switch Discord channels for this very reason.
Right, so are the rest of you just standing around looking pretty, or you're looking for something?
So, pardon my brain, what is the window situation?
There is no window.
Alright, Slip will just start crawling around on the floor looking under things.
Wits and awareness, please!
Can I give him +1 since I'm already looking about?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll join you on the floor looking for things.
That's fine. Slip. You eventually come across a lead box, extremely heavy and locked. It is too unwieldy for you to consider carrying around.
Oh god, even with potence?
It's not so much about the weight of it as just the awkward shape. You could use potence to carry it around, but it's going to be more of a pain in the neck than anything.
Gotcha.
Does it have
I was
a
going to ask
keyhole?
if it had.
Sorry.
It has a
Yes.
Yep, it has a lock.
I was going to ask if it had Molnir in it.
Okay.
Only the worthy can lift it.
I'm not sure. Not sure how this might help us get from one building to another, but I have found a box.
Huh.
Is
Well, I
there,
might as well
Is
open it.
Is it locked?
Yep.
Huh. What kind of lock is this?
Yeah, what kind of lock is it?
Just a regular built-in keypad, not keypad, key and lock.
Can I try to pick the lock?
With Dex and Larceny, you most certainly can.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it here. Let me see if I can jimmy the thing open.
No, sure.
Twist it around to face Hatfield.
Like to stick with it? Would you like a reroll on any of those?
I'm just gonna stick with it.
You attempt to pick the lock, but this is quite a difficult lock. You are unable to open the box.
can can I melt the metal of the box?
Not the metal of the box, but you could melt the lock, depending on.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing what I think you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Show me the details, please.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just gonna post them in there. It's not meant to be a secret. What am I hitting to? Oh, display.
Mm-hmm.
That button?
That's the one.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a rouse check.
Yep. Sure. Just to do it in a way where, like, I'm not gonna destroy anything in it.
Yep, that's no
Well,
problem
you're
whatsoever.
just trying to melt the lock itself, right?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Absolutely fine. You melt the lock away, and the box can now be opened.
Peel the lid back.
Find inside a cold, grey, seemingly dead heart.
Oh, there are so many red flags.
Yeah, that's
the
a funny place to leave a
fuck?
thing like that.
Oh no.
Does anyone have a stake?
Can I do a very bad thing, Shiva?
Are you going to do what I think you're going to do?
Yeah.
I won't stop
Am
you.
I allowed?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course you are. It's not going to be what you think it's going to be, though.
So I'm going to pick it up. Is the heart itself? That's good. Sorry,
That's-
ghost children.
Oh lord.
Yes.
I'd like to read.
Olivia
Wonderful.
walks in the room.
Olivia, darling, welcome. And I'm going to pick up the heart. Is the heart warm or is it? No, it's cold. Is there any? Well, I'm going to. You guys see the bone blade come from Akron's sleeve, and they go to stab into it, but then instead they bite into it.
Oh come.
Are you sure
That's-
you want to do this?
Hatfield
Don't.
wants a face.
Is it real or is it Jello?
That's what I'm
Would I
trying
be-
to figure out.
Would I be able to stop?
There's a plague on right
There's a
Would I-
doctor who can tell us.
Would I be able to stop Akron from biting into it?
I was about to say
Kinda
I
knowing
don't.
them.
All my brain can think of is the white. No, I would if Rob
We
doesn't
have
do it.
so
I'm
far
slapping
seen
it in Acheron's
Acheron do
hand.
so many impulsive things. If you think we're not going to come out here with a tennis racket, just like, no!
So question, right, before everybody loses their knickers. We'll say I'm holding on to this thing and kind of bone blade, about to pierce through. Is there any signs on the box itself that would maybe give me a clue as to who it belonged to? Or even maybe like a plaque on the desk or something to let me know what's going on in the room. Just a plain one, right? So Agron will turn to the group and say, I could stab it, and the possibility of whoever it belongs to goes into torpor and dies. Or we can keep it and perhaps wait for the individual it belongs to come calling. I will give you a choice.
Can't you, like, mental whammy types control people with their hearts?
I'm sorry. The what?
You know how you have the ability to control people by looking. It's like an eye contact thing, though. You can't just do it.
Yes, it's not through their heart. Not that I know of, at least. Then again, there may be some, vampiric thing that I am unaware of when it comes to that.
I personally have no problem with you just destroying the thing.
I'm also fine if you want to keep it, but...
I would love to keep it, but the thing is, right, so either way someone will come calling. Either the person who owns the heart will come calling, or I stab it and the individuals perhaps that know that person come calling. So
what you're asking is, what kind of trouble do we all want to be in today?
Precisely, especially considering the last conversations had with Pandora. Her wanting to bloodbond us all and whatnot.
I think we're all pretty impartial. Do as you please.
Just don't need it.
Yeah, don't need it. You don't know where it's been.
You're not wrong. You're not
Oh,
wrong.
my alarm's going off.
Yes, sorry. I'm a little peckish is all that it is. I will, you know what? Leverage. This could be leverage. And I will instead put it in my bag. I imagine I have some kinds of I don't know, fucking...
I would like to pull a baggie out of my purse.
Right, I was gonna say, I imagine I have a makeup bag or something in my bag.
Yeah.
But if Olivia has a bag, I'll take it and I'll put the heart into it and close it.
She has a mom purse. She probably has a baggie.
Yeah. And I'll stick it in my tote. And I'll say, right, well, we can walk away with this for now, I suppose.
An interesting find, but it doesn't help us get from one building to another.
It does not.
Are there any secret doors in here? I don't know.
I was hoping to find a switch or something but I just found the box.
I would like to start knocking on the walls.
Wits and awareness, please.
Can I use intelligence and investigation?
Can I help?
Yeah, intelligence and investigation with a +1, yeah.
As they're helping Olivia with the walls, I'm actually going to reach into the bag with the heart, and I want to, be feeling around it. This is very outlandish, but who knows. Could I do, I don't know, intelligence and medicine with my specialty for anatomy to see if maybe something's been put inside of the heart, like a key?
I'll let you do it for free.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this heart.
It's just a regular heart. Okay. All right. Well.
However,
then it's all good. Okay.
Olivia, as you feel around the room, You eventually come to the poster, and as you knock on the wall, find a hollow piece set behind the poster.
And the wall didn't even yell at me this time.
All right.
I'd like to remove the poster.
Poster is unpinned from its position, showing a hole in the wall that's been filled in with a false door, easily opened to the second floor of a neighboring building. The floor ahead of you is dimly lit from the bright lights on the open floor below. A gangway with a clear glass waist-high wall runs along the edge, but leaves a space open for any sharp-eyed security below to catch sight of someone above. Doors line the corridor ahead of you all, and each of them have a brass plate upon them.
No one's afraid of heights, are they?
No.
Should we be?
Probably not.
Are we about ready to jump?
I mean,
We don't need to. There's a gangway, bridge. There's a bridge.
I don't know. Do you want to jump?
Maybe it might be fun.
Oh,
no, we're not gonna do that.
How long is the gangplank?
A few feet.
I'll jump from one side to the other side.
This is a joint building. You're essentially skipping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not that far apart.
He wants to jump. Just jump.
He's just
I would
jumping
like-
for the heck of it. I respect that.
I would like to look down to see if I can see anyone down there or looking up at us.
Don't see anyone. I think it's fair to say, though, as a reminder, that Slip would have informed you that floor there is riddled with security cameras, and there are security guards. Many.
The floor we're going to.
The floor below you, which is why you had to go in through this building next door.
Yeah, so there's two buildings, right? Building A, Building B. We need to be second floor of Building A, but first floor of Building A is absolutely fucked with security. So we went into Building B to the second floor and we're crossing over.
Okay. Will any of the security from Building A be able to see us on the gangplank?
No. Well,
Okay. That was my question.
the
Mhm.
above floor, yes. If you move too close to the glass, you will be spotted by cameras.
I think I misunderstood your description. Is the bottom of the gangplank glass?
You have a waist-high railing to an open floor down below. The railing is made of glass, so if you go too close to the glass, you will be spotted by cameras or wandering security guards. But you've got wall surrounding this entire second floor filled with doors. Basically, you need to cling to the doors and hope for the best.
Okay.
Someone else understands, so I'll let someone else take. I'm confused.
Well, shit.
Barry-
how
Barry jumped
how
across.
would
He's okay, right?
you
Well, he
lot
got-
like to handle this?
My question was if we can cross without being seen.
I don't know that there's any reason for them to look. You know, we haven't breached any kind of security thing within that building that would have them looking this direction.
But if there's a camera that can see us, it doesn't matter whether or not they're looking in our direction.
Right. So I guess my thing becomes this, right? If they're connected by this like catwalk thing, I imagine maybe they are accustomed to people going sort of in and out. So if we do this right, perhaps we can just look like people that are from this building going to that building without raising too much suspicion. I just don't know the nature of the security.
If we press our butts to the doors and squeak across, I think we'll be okay.
Sure.
Ish. We've got to rub our butts on every door, alright, everyone?
Whose aim is really good? Do we have someone with a gun that's got great aim? Anyone?
I'm decent, but
I know just enough not to shoot my own foot off.
Cool.
okay, I'm definitely better than that. But
The
hold
times I
on.
wish that I brought Persephone with us. Because what if we shot the cameras and they can't see us?
You realize how
security
loud
guards.
this gun is, right?
You don't have silencers, that's right. Okay, well...
Okay, that's another thing I need to go get.
Right. Or Slip. I know you are capable of being quite unseen. I think Olivia as well. Where is the camera positioned? Is it below this catwalk
Do
or
wits and
somewhere
awareness
it can
for me,
reach?
please.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I am unable to hide from cameras.
If we find the camera, can you like make your bees cover it? I don't know.
I am going to rouse the blood.
You know what? Inexplicable
flies
swarm.
by
I've
the
heard worse ideas.
Hold
I've
on.
got a crow.
Yeah, you can get something to cover it, but without shooting it directly. What were you saying?
What is the
I
camera
roused
outside
the
or
blood.
inside?
My
I
only...
roused the blood. My only question is, with the negative, does it then make it just a straight roll?
Your blood potency
Or
is
is that-
1.
Yes, I think so. I'm
Then,
pretty sure
yep,
it is.
that negates it.
Okay, so it's just a straight roll. It's a 2.
Yep. That's fine. They're everywhere. Those fucking cameras cover that entire floor.
And they're facing out this way, or
They are moving.
they're moving? Okay, so my question is, are they moving sort of level with the catwalk, or are they like pointed downwards towards the streets? I will be right back. I don't know what just happened in my kitchen.
I heard that.
The cameras cover everything between them all. Upstairs, downstairs, the entire floor.
Would
Plus,
we be able? Okay. Go ahead.
If we disable them, or try to bypass them or cover them some way with active security guards, there's probably some jack-off in the booth watching the cameras who'll be like, "Hey, boys, camera B's down. Go check it out." And then the jig is up.
Yeah.
But if we scooch, we're fine?
Yeah, if we rub our butts on every door, yes.
Yeah, if there's a blind spot, they won't know we're in it to look for us. But if we take out a camera, they'll know somebody took out the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So we scooch.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
And if anyone's concerned, I have hand sanitizer.
Oh, do you? I think I
Oh,
do.
take a-
Actually.
I'll take a pump of that, hold on.
Give the squirt a
Oh,
hand
thank you.
sanitizer.
Yeah.
Squirt,
Rami's gonna like
squirt.
wipe off the blood in her hands from fucking Chris Vitae and then be like, "Yep, here," because that is bad.
Oh, do you need a Kleenex too? And I'll pull out a hanky.
Yes, thank you. I just, I don't know. You get weird things that you can do with your blood, and then your hands get dirty. Is that just me? I don't know.
Here, keep this for later, and I'll pull a wet wipe out. One of those little individually packaged wet
Oh, I've
wipes.
got those too.
Does anyone have a drawer we can put that heart in to keep it fresh?
I don't know if
a
it needs to
bag.
be fresh. It was in a box before we found it.
And it was kind of dead, so deadish, gray.
Give her a
Yeah,
bag.
Deadish.
It'd be nice
I'll
to
be
just
fine
put
if
it in a nice drawer, maybe with some gravy
Okay.
or something like that.
What?
Was it
No.
I knew it.
No.
I'm not
You
sure
know
it was
what?
gonna go
You're safe.
there.
I will say, nobody would look forward to a jar full of gravy.
You're correct, but I can also preserve it if we need to.
Well, by gravy I mean vitae. That'd be nice. You know, keep it a little moist.
I can
Or
preserve
gravy.
it for you.
I don't know. I think
Not
gravy's
with
fine.
gravy.
I think a Ziploc.
So
I'm sure it's fine.
we're scooching.
I mean, lock zip.
Yep.
Works fine.
Yep, you're good. Scooch, scooch, scooch.
Everyone,
Scooch,
Be very
scooch.
careful.
dex stealth.
Oh, shit.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh lord, I'm about to bust something.
Can I message you something, Shiv?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, interesting.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ, Ebony, now.
There's
I-
also a reroll in chat from RJ.
Oh.
And Rami, you have a reroll that carried over.
Yep, I have it written down. I was just letting you know that.
Oh.
Anyone mind if I use RJ's reroll?
Nope, go ahead.
there is a reroll from Pixie and from RJ. They're two separate ones.
Well, I'm using one
One
of
of you people.
Yep.
because mine's got a beast on it as well. That one.
I got 1 6.
At least now it's not.
Was that just one reroll that's been used?
I think both just
used
got
one.
reused. Oh no, yeah, one just got reused, I think.
Oh, just
Yeah, Barry
We're
just
the
did a willpower.
stealthiest coterie in existence.
Dex.
Oh.
Shiv, you're good with that?
I think he's doing a big thing.
hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was asking before.
It's about to get real awkward.
First of all, oh dear, Ebony.
I have not rolled yet, so.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh,
Oh, I just saw that. Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh. Shit.
okay, yeah. So you're absolutely fine, Rami. That's fine.
Okay. Let me roll
However-
that then.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Just-
Oh, it does
Oh.
matter.
Oh.
Oh.
Many of you, but not all of you, are silent in your approach. However,
Oh no.
Rami, Barry, Olivia, Hatfield, Ebony, all of you trip over, stumble forward, and you immediately notice the cameras all focus on you separately. The guard appears and shines a torch up directly onto you, exposing you to the personnel below. You hear him as he starts reaching for his walkie-talkie. You have a few minutes before he is able to
Can-
successfully talk into his walkie-talkie.
Can I see him?
Yes.
Can I have eye contact with him?
Not well, yeah, you could have eye contact with him, but you're at far too long a range for Dominate to work.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Can
okay, 'cause
I?
Okay.
Could I use soaring leap to close the distance?
If you do Dex and Athletics, we'll find out.
Oh my lord.
What did
Go
I
ahead.
We all
Okay,
rolled
gone
really
wrong.
bad, and two of us rolled
Whoa.
messy crits. So
Okay, hold on. I'm
Quick
going
question.
to launch the board.
Wait, Barry, quick question.
Okay.
Okay, it becomes pretty clear you're about to vault over the railing, and then Slip will attempt to grab you by your love handles.
You know what a
Okay.
breach is, right, big boy?
Yeah.
Lots of
I
cameras,
just-
lots of cameras.
I just
Hold
need
up.
to know where I am in this mess. Where am I? Am I still
You're all
on the
on
other
the
side,
second
like
floor.
in?
Of the Armis Pharma building.
We're scooting across, and we rolled Dex and Stealth to see if we made it.
Okay. I'll tell you
Spoiler,
right now.
you didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I wouldn't have made that roll regardless if it had been here to roll it. Incredible, amazing, beautiful. I'm going to.
It's only difficulty 2.
I promise you, I won't make it. I with the 3 hunger, it's not gonna happen.
Look, I rolled 7. I rolled a 7. Doesn't matter.
Right,
I know
but it was
doesn't
messy as shit.
I know. And then we can't use
Okay.
dominate.
We have a couple
You
minutes.
can't use
We gotta find-
dominate.
Yeah, I asked about it.
But
You do have.
I mean, I can see him, so I can use Fata Morgana on him, right?
Don't think there's a range from Fata Morgana.
Certainly try it. Acheron will look to Slip and say, "Go get what you need now."
Scuttle.
He'll just kind of
this
wave,
is-
because what else can you do in a situation like this?
Yeah, we gotta speed run this.
I'm stepping, like, making sure that I'm not in the light at all. So,
Okay.
stepping into the shadow.
What illusion are you trying to make?
I would like to make us look like other security guards.
So that's going to be visual, auditory.
We wouldn't sound like anything. Just look like the other security.
Or the
Hey,
catwalk
yeah.
inspectors. It's
We're
fine.
the night shift. It's fine.
We don't have to say anything.
Right. Well, also, what could we say since we're so far up above them? Like, we'd have to be actively yelling down to them, so might as well not say anything.
Not
Hey,
shady
Rouse
at
check.
all. Everything's okay.
And that's what I was thinking, cloud memory. So, but that also requires to, yeah.
It's going to be a fairly difficult role.
So worth a try.
Still have a reroll banked. If we need
Yeah,
it.
we do have a... Yeah.
Roll it.
Please.
Oh god.
That's pretty good.
That beast, but hey.
Sticking with it, or do you want to go proficient?
We do have the reroll banked.
Do we want to use a reroll on that?
Up to you.
I'm afraid of getting worse. Well, but if anything,
Yeah, right.
Get rid of the beast. Yeah, let's reroll it. There we go. At least the
Hey,
beast.
nice. A beast. Yeah, yeah.
You will the vitae around your body, attempting to create the illusion. Unfortunately, it seems it was unsuccessful, as the security guard talks and requests backup. You hear a few seconds later the sounds of Kine running into the room.
Close the door.
I'm already
Back up,
in the
back up.
shadows.
Back up,
So-
back up.
What's around me in this second floor area?
Not much. Doors.
Just doors?
Pretty much just
Okay.
doors and the glass security railing.
And the
I'll
doors are all
say-
locked, right?
And you've got a
I'll-
way down as well, which is going to be used any second now by the security guards who are coming up.
Right, I'm in
will
the
say-
shadows at the moment. Go ahead.
I will say into the headset, how messy are we allowed to get?
I would be very careful. We don't know
This
if
is-
anyone here has the plague. Try to avoid being messy. We do
on
not
top
need
of
a
that-
situation.
There are cameras everywhere. Anything you do that is obviously inhuman is going to be on camera.
Can we find, like, I don't know, the security office and just destroy it?
I've already gone for a scuttle. I don't know yet.
Bitch!
I can't use any
leave
abilities
faster?
because they have our way out. That's what they're coming. Our way out is the way that they're coming up. So we would be running into them.
Oh,
No,
can we
no.
just go where? That's the other way
No?
around.
No, you came in from the next door building. These guys are coming from up. And one of them is...
Now, to be,
Yeah.
Before
they haven't seen
yeah.
Slip,
hang on,
right?
hang on. Slip.
they have not seen Slip, right? I think he was the one that didn't get spotted.
Correct.
He is going to go further in when the others mentioned, like, go get what you need. So he's already gone looking for the manager's office, if you will allow me.
Okay. Olivia, sorry.
I would like to position myself at the top of the railing, so when one gets there, I am ready to boot to head.
Fair.
Okay.
Okay. Olivia, you will notice that one of the guards is running up immediately. Several more are behind him. You want to apply boot to head?
Boot to the head.
Strength, brawl.
Is there anywhere that I can get going forward that isn't, like, I would be able to hide from the camera? I'm okay with people coming towards me. I don't care about that. I want to be out of the view of the camera because I want to do something. Okay,
Nope.
That's good.
Yeah, there's too
Messy
many
crap.
cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question about I need like a better layout in my head here. You said there's a bunch of doors. Yeah? The one area in which Olivia just tried to Spartan kick a guy. Does that have a
I'm
door?
assuming they're coming up, so I'm trying to kick them before they get there. It's a
Oh,
ladder
okay.
they're coming up, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's a ladder they're coming up.
You fly out with your boot, successfully making contact with one of the guards in their shoulder, winding him. However, more guards are still coming up. Second guard springs on to the gangway, for lack of a better word, and charges straight at Rami.
Oh, hi.
How would you like to respond?
My brain said spin kick. I don't know why.
Because I boot to the
Love
head.
it.
Strength,
Yeah,
brawl.
do the spin kick.
Okay. They're kind, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no!
Girl, re-roll.
I do have a reroll. I'm gonna use the reroll Pixie gave me. That is terrible.
That's so bad. All them dice.
A 3. It's better than the
It's
1.
better than the one in the beast for sure. Absolutely.
I can as well power to.
You're able to quickly react by sending your foot flying through the air and making impact upon the guard's torso itself, also winding him. The next guard appears, charging forward and going straight for Barry. Oh god, this poor guard. Barry, how would you like to respond?
You have the knowledge that there's cameras everywhere and we cannot have a masquerade breach right now.
Yeah.
How close am I to the edge?
You're going to be right up against it, I think, with your fail roll.
That's what I thought. I think I'm just gonna try to sidestep and let him see if his momentum will carry him over. Maybe give him a push if needed.
Dex, athletics. Oh, wait, well, which do you want to do? Do you want to dodge or do you want to push? Because those are two different rolls.
I guess I'll try to push him off, yeah.
Strength, brawl.
Okay.
Oh, good one, Barry. Barry! Guard charges forward towards you. You attempt to throw him over the side, but the man has very annoying strong will to live and resists. Instead, however, you are able to strike him quite hard in the face as blood begins to pour down from his nose. Who is at hunger for? Ebony.
Hi, how you doing?
I would like you to make a hunger frenzy check for me, please, at difficulty only 2.
Come on, baby.
Oh, well, you don't have to do that. Remember, Shiv, you don't have to do the roll if you don't want to. You can just ride the wave and let it happen.
Nope.
Question.
Nope, not now.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Frenzy was restrained.
The next guard comes running up and charges straight at the very hungry Ebony. How would you like to respond, Ebony?
I'm still in full view of a camera, right?
Yep. Everyone is.
Okay.
You do have a gun.
Well, I say everyone.
Do have a gun.
There's nothing breachy about punches, kicks, or guns.
I mean, technically, you could bite and it's not really breachy.
True. Even
It's just a little
can
sus.
bite. It's a little
It's
sus.
a little sus.
Yeah, it's a little sus, but I wouldn't count that as a breach. People bite.
It's like a degree. I could punch someone, but if I punch someone too hard,
Okay. Now I have a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Are dominant powers visible?
no.
I believe that is a low masquerade breach, so that's fine. Let me double check.
It is low, but I would say like be careful of what you try to get this guy to do because
Right.
do you know
I
what I
don't-
mean? Like
No, yeah. If he's
Can't be
running
too
at me and
dramatic.
he turns and shoots his friend, it's gonna look weird. But if I can get him, I don't know, to do something, fuck me. I might just
Well,
have to
I
shoot and try to
mean,
back
if
up.
you want that, that is one way to
I-
resolve a combat.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Take
Hold
off
on.
your pants, quick.
That's a distraction.
Take-
That wasn't the command I meant to give with mesmerize.
Now I'm
oh
scared.
god.
I fucking. Ow.
It's dicey.
God damn it.
Ah!
This is really hard to figure out.
If you
I think I
command
still have
someone
that-
to faint,
You can use dominate. It won't
Can you
be
command someone to faint?
No. Can't command someone to faint or sleep.
Tell them to go.
Oh,
Close your
that's
eyes and go sit in the corner.
Yeah,
Tell
you
them
can
to go
make
back
them sit down,
downstairs.
lay down, drop the weapon, defend you. There's a bunch of stuff like that.
Okay, hold on. I have a legitimate question.
Uh-huh.
If I cloud memory this man as he's running up on me, can I use that moment of confusion to bolt the fuck backward?
I would have
We're
to
all-
make
No, I'm
that two
mesmerized,
different
just-
rolls. I would have to make you do the dodge roll now and then do the dominate on your actual turn.
That is fair. Shit. Cloud memory was meant to make the dodging easier. Just shoot this man. I don't want to just shoot this man. Because I don't think I'll
Do
hit
it.
him. I have the
it.
negative going on.
Hmm.
Oh god. I think I'll be rolling 3 dice if I try to shoot him.
I think it... no, I'm not saying it. I am not saying it. I'm just
You
gonna...
can always rouse the blood.
I'm gonna take the L when you all complain and moan at me after I tell you the consequences.
You can always just dodge for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dodge for right now, and then I'll see if I can get Cloud Memory to just make him leave me alone for a second.
Dex Athletics.
Oh, no, please. Fuck.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And you can't re-roll it either.
No, I
'cause
can't.
they're hunger
This is
dice.
it. It's happening. Oh, fuck me running.
Ebony,
Ah.
you attempt to dodge out of the way of the incoming man's fist, attempting to restrain you. Unfortunately, the beast at this moment chooses to rear up and scream inside your skull. As the fist makes impact with your face, take 1 superficial damage, and then the beast screams at you. Your need to rule rears its head inside of you. You will stop at nothing to assume command of a situation. Someone must obey an order from you, and any action not directly associated with leadership receives a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion lasts until an order has been obeyed, though the order must not be supernaturally enforced through dominate.
Sorry, did this man just hit me in the face?
Yes.
Did this
Take 1
motherfucker
superficial
just
damage.
mess up my face? How fucking dare he?
Rude. Absolutely
How
disrespectful.
fucking dare this man?
Filthy hands to your face. Disrespectful.
Disgusting.
You need a wet wipe?
Ebony, what would you like to do?
Once I have my makeup. Oh lord. Okay.
Fucked up your plans, didn't it?
A little bit. I'm trying to think about this.
You want? No, fuck it. I'm not tracking all this. My tracking already looks like a spider's cobweb right now. You haven't even finished round 1.
I'm gonna rouse the blood and shoot him in the face.
Okay. That's still going to have your -2 penalty because of your disgracia.
It's fair. I'm rousing the blood to basically just counteract the penalty.
Well, without penalty, it's -4
It's a -4.
because of your compulsion and because of the disgracia. -2 for each one, -4 in total. So if you rouse the blood, it's only going to be -2.
I didn't.
Now, if Ebony shoots him in the face, is that not leading this man to the afterlife?
Nope.
I was gonna. Hold on. I was gonna say a one-liner to try to make. I don't know. Fuck.
Someone has to obey your commands without supernatural ability.
Well, anything I could think about commanding would be to command Hatfield to do something. But any power I would be using or actual thing I would be doing.
And if you
would be
commanded
not
Hatfield to do
immediately
something, it's
connected.
enforced by the blood bond, so that wouldn't count either.
You have a whole coterie here, Ebony. Who do you think will listen to you?
Careful.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Thank you
the
for your
woes of being Ventru.
Choose wisely is what I would
where's
say.
Barry right now?
Where's Barry? He's
I think
playing El
Barry is
Matador
old.
with one of the security guards.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. No one's in line for me to fuck. Oh god damn. I'm too stupid to think of anything, so I'm just gonna go through with this negative on shooting him.
You gotta do what you gotta
Command
do.
him to die, and then if you shoot him and he dies, he will have done it.
Die, bitch. What is the roll? What is the roll?
Composure,
again for
firearms. -2
Oh,
penalty because
Lord.
you've roused.
Y'all about ready to see the worst pool ever?
Hey.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Hey, you got one of them.
I got one.
So if he only gets one, you might hit him.
You bring your pistol up to bear. Unfortunately, the beast screaming in your ear and the general calamity all around, prevents you from getting off a secure shot, and you miss, firing a bullet that impacts and embeds itself into the wall. The next guard comes running up, and he's going for Acheron.
Is he Australian?
Acheron, how would you like to respond?
Amazing. Wonderful. Fantastic. Lord. What do I want to do? This is so fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. Why did I make this character this way? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna fucking... Yikes. We are gonna fucking take the hit, I guess.
Try to dodge for free.
I'll try to dodge. It's ain't shit, but we can try.
Dex athletics to not.
To not, we have to rouse the... This is so fucking dicey, my guy. Okay, we're gonna rouse the... But we were successful with the rouse. Dex athletics, and this will be just a straight roll for me to counteract that. Listen, y'all, we've had a good run. You know, we tried our best.
Acheron, you attempt to move out of the way. Unfortunately, the man's fist comes impacting directly into your gut, and you take 2 superficial damage, halved to 1.
Acheron, gets hit, and there's like the little grunt sound that they're doing on purpose because we don't breathe, so there's no air to push out of there. But it's to make themselves look more human, so they grunt. And then they just giggle softly to themselves.
Now your turn.
Oh, in that case, there's a ghost child. Can you...
Hey, Mommy, Casita's okay.
Right, so here's what we're gonna do with our turn, because he's still right in front of me. I mean this is flavor, not as an action. I want to just gently grab this man's face, and I'm going to use compel.
Yep.
And I'm going to... I don't know if compel would be better for this or mesmerize, but I want to compel him to defend me.
Mesmerize.
Mesmerize would be better, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do mesmerize.
Okay. Do a rouse for mesmerize and roll mesmerize, please.
Yes, all right. Ooh, we are getting hungrier. Okay.
We about to eat some people and fuck up everything.
Yep.
So if we just burn this entire place down, right? Hear me out. We just set fire to the whole building, kill everyone inside. Fuck it.
Yikes, bro. This is rough house here.
I can think of a pretty good consequence for that if you want to stick with it.
Not much choice.
Might as well.
You're going to like it, I think.
Alright.
Acheron, you will the blood to your eyes and mind, attempting to instruct this mortal and temporarily enslave him. When the beast screams up inside of you, why bother? This one isn't even worth your attention. He is nothing but food. And all 4 of your fangs extend. You grab the man by his face and bite directly into his cheek and drink deeply of his blood. You drain every single drop from him. You may slake 5 hunger down to 0, but you're going to take 3 humanity stains for allowing the beast to allow you to kill during feeding.
Yeah, alright. Of course that's what we're gonna do. That's great. Yeah, so I am going to... Can you allow me to flavor that? Would that be
of course.
Right? Wonderful. So it's gonna look like I'm holding their face, and I say something, and then it looks like I just headbutt them in the face, and then I just drag them to the floor with me. The idea being trying to make this look not like I just fed from this man's face.
Yeah. The consequences of the messy critical are the humanity stains. I'm not going to count that as a breach.
Right. So that's what we're doing. We just make it look like we're headbutting, and then we just kind of tackle him to the floor.
Round 2! Guard 1's going straight for Olivia. He's pissed off that you managed to get your boot into his shoulder, and he's going to try and whap you. How would you like to respond?
I have to grapple him.
Strength, bro!
Question: where am I in this?
Hatfield, you're
I'm
going to be
somewhere,
next.
aren't I?
After I'm going to place you in there, and we're going to have you... Yeah, don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that, Hatfield!
Okay.
I got 3.
You are able to successfully grab the man's arm as it flies through the air, twist yourself underneath it, and throw him against the wall as you keep a hold of him and restrain him. Hatfield, what would you like to do? This will be your first turn.
So who all is where at this point, like guards-wise?
Olivia is fighting a guard. Rami is fighting a guard. Barry is fighting a guard. Ebony's fighting a guard. Acheron's eating a guard.
Yeah, I suppose I should go up to the one who is hassling Ebony. But can I just like walk up, hands up, like, hey man, look. You're not my friends here are nuts. You're not getting paid enough for this. Why don't you all get out of here? Last chance.
Persuasion.
Could I
Probably.
convince you to let me use an intimidation? Because the implication is definitely going to be like, you will not survive if you persist.
I'll let you do manipulation and persuasion. But I don't think that's going to be... I don't think that's particularly intimidating. You know, you're like... That's not particularly intimidating.
Even with an shark-like grin and the knowledge that everybody else is kicking and flailing and murdering the heck out of these people?
Yeah, because there's specific things that will add to an intimidation thing.
Okay.
So I'd let you
What
do
if I-
manipulation and persuasion.
What if I activated Daunt?
Then yes. Okay. Yeah.
Because I would like to do that.
You can activate Dawn. I'm still going to make it manipulation persuasion, but you're going to add... we'll add your awe if you're successful.
Okay.
Just add it straight on. Let me double check. I think it might actually add straight on.
I think you add it to your dice pool. But I don't
No, you
remember.
definitely don't add it to your dice pool.
Oh,
But
you
one
did.
way or the other, I'm giving this poor sucker a chance to run before I rip his head off.
Oh, we just add it. We just add your presence rating to what you roll. So what is your presence rating?
Let me check that again. Presence is 1.
That's
So
3.
it's not like the best roll, but gosh darn, I'm giving this sucker a chance.
We'll scratch the back of his head for a moment. Look at you, look at this chaos that's going on, and he'll go, yeah, you're fucking right. And he's gone.
Oh!
Flip!
Thumbs up to the boss.
Good job.
Hello?
Wits awareness or intelligence and investigation, whichever you prefer.
Okay, I'm gonna rouse for this.
Oh, that's nice. Slip. You're easily able to navigate your way around the upper level without being seen at all. Being the master of stealth and movement. Eventually, you come to a halt outside a door marked Administration. You attempt the lock, but find that it is closed off to you. We'll come back to you in a minute. Olivia. Can't remember what you did. You punched.
I grappled
so
instead of dodged.
good. Yeah, he's grappled. The guard that is currently in battle with Rami is going to try and strike you, I'm afraid.
Okay. Sorry, I was thinking. I do that sometimes, I know.
Would you like to do to
I think you
respond?
just said, okay, he's not gonna do anything.
My brain's like, what would she do? I can't stop. I don't want to stop. I do, but...
Dodge.
How high up are we?
Few feet? 20? 25?
Can I
that
knock
kind
him
of thing?
off? Can I
Most
knock
certainly
him
can try with strength and brawl.
off? Okay.
What would you like to do? Stick with it, or re-roll any of them?
I'll reroll 3.
Okie
It might help. I don't know. I don't know. It did help.
Rami! You grabbed the man by the back of his collar and immediately throw him. He descends down and impacts, breaking his neck, killing him. You will take 2 humanity stains for murdering an innocent.
That's fine.
But in your distant mind, you do hear the word fatality. The guard currently battling... yeah, because that was your go. The guard currently battling with Barry is going to try and strike you, sir. I'd like to respond. Dex Athletics to
Dodge.
not.
It's a coming.
Sticking with it, or would you like to go crit fishing?
I'll stick with it. If I could reroll more than one dice, I might have. Yeah, I'll stick with it.
Okay. The man throws his fist at you and impacts in the side of your head. You take 2 superficial damage, halved to 1. Ebony. Still under compulsion.
Nice. Still fucking kill him! Please. Someone kill him. Oh my god, I hate this compulsion so fucking much in this situation. Now that I can't use Hatfield, I just realized. I don't like it!
You can totally still use Hatfield.
Oh yeah, I can use Hatfield, but it
Hatfield
doesn't help
has
me.
already made the one that was attacking you run off.
Yeah, shoot.
Have someone kill them. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Actually, let me calm down.
A command, Ebony.
I know. Combat always fucks my brain up like this. Alright. I'm gonna calm down.
Although I could kind of see Ebony in that moment just kind of going, somebody kill him!
I gotta pull out my compact makeup kit
I can
and
do
fix
it.
this. Someone deal with this.
I need to fix my makeup. I got slapped in the fucking face. Do you understand?
Hatfield just standing there like, boss, he left, you're fine. Chill. It's okay. They're just people.
I don't like being slapped. Working through things. Okay. How many dudes are in front of me right now? And who is currently fighting them?
1 guard in combat with Olivia. 1 guard in combat with Barry.
Okay. How hard is it for me to make eye contact with the one fighting Olivia?
He's currently grappled.
He's grappled.
hate how they hide these
Is
rolls.
the one
in flavor.
fighting Barry grappled?
Her harder.
Shit. I guess he's struggling. He's grappled. Can I just kick him in the dick?
Good. He still gets a saving throw.
Even if he's grappled?
He doesn't get a saving throw against you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, what's the point of
Oh
grappling
yeah,
him?
because I guess he could try to twist himself away from me, but he can't really stop you from hurting him. I do not know what my brain does not know what to do.
Twist his dick! Grab his dick and twist it! The old
dick.
twist!
I
Do you want a scalpel? Would that help?
don't have any melee or brawl, so probably not.
I mean, you can just stand there and fix your face, like it's fine.
All
You
right.
can try intimidating them or persuading them or...
You can eat
Well,
them.
that's true.
Just think, what would Elias do except more violently?
Okay, hold on. I have
Here's a
an
pamphlet.
idea.
I hope you get a paper.
One currently grappled by Olivia.
Yep.
I want to walk up to him, like this whole situation. I'm gonna look him dead in the face, and I'm just gonna like put my arms behind my back, and with the biggest smile on my face, I'm just gonna very calmly. You really should give up if you want to survive. And I'm not using dominate. I'm trying to use one of my socials. I want to use persuasion. I'm not being mean.
Manipulation,
Being very warm
persuasion.
and comfy. It's that I can work with. Thank fucking Christ.
That's only going to have a -2 penalty.
Thank fucking Christ. I knew it would. Please. I beg you. I'm about to make this.
They grabbed his dick
I'm
and
gonna throw
twisted
myself
it.
out of. I can't even fix it.
But, Ebony,
Yes. What happens if I have a compulsion while having a compulsion?
You don't.
switches to the new compulsion, but that's not what I'm going to give you.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to
Of
figure out
course
in my
you're not.
mind whether or not this is going to... You know what?
I'm
not
here.
gonna this is not going to fix your compulsion. But what you are going to do is you're going to listen to the beast that's screaming in you about these mortals, these fine. They're nothing but worthless to you. Commanding that isn't a challenge. This doesn't prove how superior you are. Look at Acheron feasting. That should be you. All
No,
four
no,
of your
no,
fangs extend without you even controlling them. And you bite straight into the man's flesh, and you drain every single drop of blood within him. You may slake 5 hunger, but you are going to take 3 humanity stains for allowing the beast to let you kill during feeding. And you are
I'm
still
holding
under your
him this
compulsion.
time, right?
Pardon, sorry?
I'm holding him this whole time, right?
Yep.
I have
As
a.
I'm just
just
adding
have a, like-
flavor.
Oh, that's okay. I need to add flavor in this 2 seconds. I have a question. Is this man actually my feeding thing? I'm a Ventru. Am I about to get sick from eating this man?
What's your feeding preference? Can't remember what it was. Influencers or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically followers, influencers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. I know he's not. I'm about to get sick, aren't I?
Yep, for reasons that we won't go into, we're going to just simply say that moments afterwards, your hunger slaked is no longer slaked, and you are back to 4 hunger, rather than penalise you too harshly.
Oh, that's fair.
But you
oh,
will
that's
still
fair.
take
The
the
guy's
3
still
humanity
dead, right?
stones. Man is still dead. Oh, very much dead. It's probably a very horrible stain on the floor as well.
As Ebony is drinking from him, I would like to sing into the guard's ear, "Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop."
Nice. Acheron! Guard remains and is currently still engaged in fisticuffs with Barry. But goddamn, you've made a mess of this whole floor. Not you personally, but the coterie as a whole.
When's Barry's turn?
I am going to...
We'll do it in a minute.
I imagine myself kind of crouched in the shadows still, and I'm going to say into the earpiece, "Slip, are you in the room yet?"
I'm outside the room. I'm trying to get in.
Wonderful. Do you think that same office might have the cameras?
I don't think the administrator office will know. Why? Oh God, why?
Oh,
It's a fucking mess.
What do you like a metaphorical mess, or like there's fucking jam all over the floor?
There's jam all over the floor.
Okay.
Not me, I'm quite neat at what I do, but yeah, it's a mess. So we're definitely going to have to delete some footage as quickly as possible.
Okay. Okie
I am going to dash out to where I saw Shiv Slip leave, because I'm going to go meet up with him.
Hey Acheron, as you go through, you would see Rami looking over the railing because she tossed a man off the railing and is just kind of like laughing to herself. And this person she just, killed. Just so you know.
Put a pin that. We'll definitely talk about that later. And I am just, heading towards Slip.
Stealthily or beeline?
Doesn't matter.
Beelining it, bruv. We've already made a mess and they know we're here. Like, I don't know how much stuff is gonna help me.
Also, this news just in. Ebony has lost a humanity.
We'll put a pin in that and we'll deal with that later. We'll have a conversation, we'll have a family meeting about this later. Right now, priorities. I'm going for Slip.
Yep, no problem. You'll be able to catch up with Slip, who has found the door and is about to jimmy the lock, as we, Spinning Tape of Horrors logo, to Barry in fisticuffs with the last remaining security guard on this floor.
Yeah, I'll give him the fisticuffs then.
Strength and brawl! Sticking with it, or would you like to reroll on any of those?
I'm low on willpower, so I'll just stick with it.
AC Gray has just put a reroll up in the chat if you'd like to make use of it.
Oh.
Favoritism.
Yes. I think I will.
And we are grateful for it. And we are grateful.
Thank you, AC.
We've made a mess. We are grateful for the reroll.
I really didn't think this combat would go this way, so this has been interesting for me. And you know what? I'm going to say, Barry, you're able to restrain yourself enough, having not been taken over by the beast, to be able to wallop this man with an uppercut, impacting with his chest and knocking the man out, who falls like a wooden plank onto the floor and starts snoring. Combat is
Delightful.
Good lullaby.
Oh, I'm immediately going to find where Slip and Acheron are after this is over.
Yep. I'm going to
I'm
assume
going to try to catch it.
that everyone is clinging to the wall, having learnt their lesson. Unless
Yes.
you'd all like to roll Dex and Stealth again.
Do you want us to roll Dex and Stealth again?
I mean, we was trying to cling to the wall before. It's just the dice said no.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
dice
it
said
will be a
absolutely
higher
fucking
difficulty if you want to roll it this time as well. So if you want to roll it, I'll let you.
Do we need to?
What?
Christ.
Oh,
If you, want
we
to
don't
cling,
need to roll.
if you want to cling to the wall, I'll say that's fine, I won't let you roll. But if you want to just casually walk over, we just fucking annihilated them, I will make you roll Dex Stealth at a higher difficulty.
I will cling to the wall.
You've chosen wisely.
I imagine with zero context, Slip is probably like cursing under his breath, thinking Barry is the one that made the mess. Because no one told him who made the mess yet.
Don't worry.
You'll be able to
Acheron
approach,
is with them.
You'll be able to approach Acheron and Slip, who is standing by one of the doors, brass plate marked Administrator. What would you all like to do?
Slip, do you need help opening the door?
Here's the thing. I would like to open the door and not break the knob, and that's my option. My fingers don't quite work the way they used to. Someone else work this for me.
I mean, I can give it the old college try if you want me to.
Are you trying to pick the lock, or will you just use your strength to turn the knob till it...
Slip said not to break it, so I could try to...
I would prefer picking the lock, but my fingers do not work the way they used to, so if someone else could help me with this, I would be grateful.
Barry will try to pick the lock then.
I'm better at putting locks on than picking them.
I'm at that
Dex,
melting thing.
Larceny.
Fucking horrifying.
I'm also rousing the blood.
I'd love to help pick the lock, but I'm with the boss right now.
You
Is anyone
guys
else-
like all came over, I think.
Did we all
thought
come
went
over?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Okay,
you want
and if
to,
we all
right?
came over, I can help. Like,
Well, Barry's already tried it, so if it doesn't work, Barry, then.
Door lock yields to your attention and silently falls open to the large office space. A light wood shelving unit, lightly decorated with a plastic pot plant and cheap books on business studies and chemistry is sparsely placed upon it. A large, cheap and constantly reproduced painting of an elephant charging through tall yellow grass on the savannah. Against the furthest wall is a small, cheap MDF desk with a small computer and monitor placed on it. What would you all like to do?
Ebony's there.
We're all there.
Slip is going to start to step through and then stop and behold Ebony, whose front I imagine is jammed up.
Have I thrown up the rest of this man's eternal existence?
Wow.
If I see that,
Sorry, I
like,
was not
if I-
prepared for you to phrase it like that, but
That's
yes.
amazing. Because I want to can I please request that I do it right now as he's looking at me. I just grab the wall.
I
and all
would
of it
appreciate
comes
it if you didn't go into any kind of detail for that because limitations of players.
That's fine. I won't go into any detail. I just want to say the blood of that gentleman is now on the floor.
Awesome, thanks for that.
Sorry.
I will go find a janitor's office. I'm going to what I want to do basically is find a mop.
yeah, I would like to assist Acheron in this endeavor.
Are you sure that's what you want to do, really?
No,
After the
no,
amount of-
Shiv. No, Shiv. In
If
fact,
there's
I
not
don't.
one immediately apparent, then no.
There
Yeah,
is.
I mean,
Slip will pass
shit.
them his field kit, which has some cleaning supplies in it.
Wonderful. I'm gonna take. I will take that. And what am I gonna do? Is there like a chamois in there, or just like the liquid supplies?
Does it have that like absorbent powder shit that you put on like spills, and then it soaks up, and then you can just like
that smell.
I
Everyone
don't even
knows
know
that you
what
get
he's
red
got.
blood cells out with white blood cells.
I just need to know what he's got in his field kit for cleaning.
It's always been sort of like
peroxide's
a
probably in there.
yeah. It's
He
always been
has-
sort of like a hand wavium sort of. He's got a Masquerade breach cleaning kit, and then that limitation on that is what Shiv says yes or no to.
You're going to be absolutely able to clean up this mess.
Yeah, cleaning
Right.
up the boss's messes as usual.
Look around the
I
room
scrubbing
while
the
that's
floor.
happening.
Yeah, I'm cleaning up but actually, before I clean up the floor, I will undo my vicissitude from underneath my sleeve, so my hands will look normal. And I will take off my jacket and I will just put it over Ebony so she can hide the fact that her front is just covered in blood. And I am going to get down there and clean with Hatfield
Though I do
very
have
quickly.
a question.
Yes.
Is there anyone else at Hunger 4 that isn't Ebony? Very well.
I will look for the machine that is most likely to be a benefit if I bug it.
That would be the computer.
Excellent. Can I attempt to bug it internally by popping the side of the case off? Going in that way?
Yep, absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's what he'll do. He'll pop off the case and slot in his tech, put the case back on.
I just want to look at like papers and look around the room and see if I can find anything else besides what's on the computer.
Yeah, I was gonna search the desk.
It's all superficial stuff.
Okay. And the rest of the mess is where?
On the bridge thing that we were on. I don't know what it's called.
Okay. We can.
There's
clean
also
that up.
a mess down because we pushed somebody off it.
That's okay. I don't mind that. It's the special house blend jam I want to get off the floor.
Do you want me to? Can we look around up here without there being? It was just like that hallway, right? That had the cameras. Are there any like where this room is?
Oh, I'm
No,
sure.
the second floor is
there-
free of cameras, but the cameras
Alright.
down below do look up every so often. But now that you're in
Can
this
I-
room, you're safe.
Can I look for a room that would have like for the cameras? Would that be a thing?
I'm not going to give you a roll for that because it would be very unwise for them to put the security up here. Security would be downstairs, out of sight.
Okay. Okey-dokey.
Hey man, I didn't make any messes. I just knocked someone out.
Well, there's certainly bodies
Ow.
up there.
Okay, but we didn't break anything, right? We didn't break any plates.
Not that I saw.
Okay, so we'll clean up on the way out, and hopefully nothing comes up on the cameras. Yeah?
If anything, it looks like we had a fist fight with a couple of guards. No one
Okay.
used anything special. If that's
Okay.
what you're worried about.
Alright. Okay.
We were
Except that
very
some of the
subtle
guards
in our complete lack of
mysteriously-
subtlety.
I'm good with that.
Hopefully no one cares that some of the guards don't have blood.
What?
Yeah, so when I said that there's jam on the floor, I find strawberry jam is tastiest.
Sure. Okay. How many people did we... Okay. So, Barry carries one, and Hatfield carries the other, and we will deal with it once we are next door.
Right, with the cameras that point up to the bridge that we've got to cross again.
Yep, we're just baby napping two guys, I guess. Well,
I mean, it's not like we got too much of an alternative here.
we could... I don't like leaving ensanguinated bodies behind.
I don't think we should. There is a way to get rid of those bodies, but then that would be in full view of the cameras.
Right.
So if we can bring them over to the next building, and then maybe perhaps Romy can help us with some special abilities that she might have.
And the two
you don't
empty
have
bodies.
No, I can't do that.
Oh.
Does anyone have
There's always the
Barry's got a
traditional.
cleaver. There's dumpsters. Like,
There's the traditional way, of course.
I could eat them.
And well, maybe. So the two bodies are on the platform, yeah?
Yeah.
Like they're on the... Okay, and they already know we're up here, so... I mean...
We drag them to the other building, and we can dispose of them away from the cameras.
We'll take a look at it when we get there, but yeah, that might be a thing we do. Maybe.
Is there some way we could throw a rope or tie some shirts together or something? Maybe grab them and drag them over that way?
I'm sure the police would find that hilarious while watching the footage, actually. Maybe. I mean, true.
My concern is the cameras themselves. Is there a way, perhaps, that you can remotely deal with the camera situation?
This is the administrator's office. It might be on an intranet, but I don't know that I will be able to connect from here, even if it is the administrator. I could try imposing myself as a super user.
From there, you would only need to delete a handful of frames. The fight itself doesn't have to go away, just certain bits of it.
Shiv, I'm looking at this computer. Do I get the feeling that it would even be worth attempting to
Would you like to
use
turn it on?
Yes.
Computer
but I mean,
light
if it's an
shines
old
against
piece
the
of
wall,
shit-
casting the silhouette of Slip against it as the initial login screen flashes in front of him.
Yeah, I'll take the old wiggly fingers and sit down and try to spoof a password.
Intelligence and tech.
And this is hacking, sir, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna re-roll the 0 and the 2 3s.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. You attempt several passwords, brute forcing your way through, until eventually you discover the password is salvation. The desktop screen loads on the monitor and awaits your input. The filing system on the surface seems mundane. Projects researching methadone replacements and other similar lines of research. What would you like to do?
Update my notes with the salvation being the password. Haha. Okay. I would like to attempt to super user my way in, and maybe if the building is on an intranet and not anything else, could I connect to the security equipment from the administrator's computer?
Intelligence and tech.
Alright. Is this still hacking? I'm not supposed to be in here.
This isn't.
Can I assist him by making him a small little cape, since he's a super user?
Can I? That's fucking amazing.
Do you have any dots in tech?
No, I don't.
I was gonna ask, can I help? Because I do in fact have a dot in tech.
You may.
you
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was just...
Motherfucker!
It was cute and I really liked it.
I was just thinking, it's like the Goonies with Sloth, except Slip goes, Slip!
My lord.
It's, got one willpower point left, boys. Hey, I just learned this password of salvation. Does that count as a secret?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
I'm gonna blow it.
For the remainder of the scene. Go for it. Yes, that absolutely counts
All right.
now.
Fucking awesome. I'm gonna reroll the 4, the 5, and that 1 0.
God, I hope you don't roll another 0. Oh, brilliant. You're able to connect with the security. Move your way through the filing system, and conveniently, I assume you want to delete the suspicious footage.
Delete and maybe blind the cameras for about 5 minutes so we can grab 2 bodies and go for a scuttle.
With 4 successes, you'll be able to blind the cameras at a set time. So you'll be able to escape with the bodies without being seen.
Okay. Done? Do you need me to roll again?
I'd like you to roll intelligence and tech again, please.
Okay, you got it. I wasn't sure. You didn't specifically call us. I was like, is this hacking?
Yeah.
And Rom, you still helping?
Okay. Sure, it's fine.
Please. Yeah. Oh, just a normal crate. Thank you!
You're able to find a redacted brief about Armis Pharma itself. Apparently this is for internal use only and for upper management positions. You sift through the information and a few things stand out to you, grabbing your attention. The company was founded as Idyllic Chems, shortly after the Second World War to assist soldiers with PTSD and those that are suffering from chemical withdrawal that they picked up to cope with life on the front. The company was acquired by the government in the 1960s to work on various off-the-book projects, only returning to the public markets recently with a trial on an experimental treatment for addiction. I think for a crit as well. You search further through the file system, making your way through various things that are irrelevant, following the trail down this treatment project until you find a very heavily redacted report from the 80s on a project called Ratfield. The file is a scan and heavily censored, but from the little you can see it seems to be some kind of botany project, an experiment to manufacture synthetic plasma to deal with potential donor shortages. The project was deemed a failure due to the plants not being able to respond to a living body. The project was deemed a failure overall, but will provide excellent foundation work for future projects.
Okay. I've recorded as much of that as I can at the moment. And I will probably ask you for more later after the game for my notes. If I may. Because my brain just started grabbing onto things and my fingers stopped. Sick. So about some cameras. We're also good on that front?
Yep.
Log out.
Okay, the cameras will be blind for 5 minutes in about 2 minutes, so that is when we will grab our bodies and fuck off. Yep.
All right, where are we going with the bodies?
You're a wizard.
Back into that other building that we came from.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. We'll figure out what to do when we are there. Let's go.
Yeah, we get moving.
Oh, I need out.
You're able to successfully navigate your way without raising alarm. Weekend at Bernie's with the 2 dead bodies. And thanks already to Slip's machinations, make your way out of the Church of Set holding without issue. Head back into your respective vehicles, leaving the Church of Set behind you, and the new information you acquired within leaves you with your own questions. As you all drive back, is there anything you'd like to talk about before making it to either your own haven or the Coterie haven before dawn breaks?
How do you want to get rid of the body?
Well,
Wait.
The slip is currently going over both the bodies with the magnet, like head to toe. Just killing tech, anything, just frying everything they've got.
Yeah,
We
these
should-
aren't well-equipped security guards. Sorry, Barry.
We should test the bodies to see if they have plague. If they don't have plague, then
want to eat them.
I'll eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, they've already been kind of eaten.
Yeah, I don't imagine they'd be very juicy anymore.
I can eat them the rest of the way.
Driest
You know
steak.
what? I ain't gonna argue.
They were disgusting.
You a kindred garbage
Um,
disposal?
Me and Barry know a quiet quarry. We could dump some people.
Wait,
Oh yeah, I
Can
guess
we
we can do that too.
would the
Or if you
plague
do
be
want
an
to eat
issue-
them.
what?
Would the plague be
Would
what?
the plague be an issue? They don't have blood anymore.
They would have to already have been infected.
Yeah, no,
Well-
there's no point testing either of them for plague no more, but maybe y'all who took the sip might want to get
Just-
yourselves looked at.
The widest eyes on Ebony as everything comes into the moment of, oh, you,
Oh,
oh,
Stop by
Akron?
absolutely
Jacob's leg
not.
test.
Acheron immediately starts cackling, like mad cackle coming from him. Because
We know.
of the irony of the situation and the fact that like maybe is possibly dying. That's incredible. And so just mad cackle from the corner of the car.
I can
When,
very
uh,
easily test both of you.
When we get home, we should put that hut in a nice little jar.
With gravy. You said that.
No, not gravy.
Well, by gravy, I mean vitae. You know, just keep it
Nah,
nice
I think
and fun.
legit gravy's the move.
I do
It's
have
my
some.
heart now, so what we do with it, I will let you know when I figure out what I want to do with it.
A nice mushroom gravy.
Oh my
Or turkey gravy.
Yeah!
Oh,
And
stop.
Barry,
Well, kindred, vitae gravy.
depending on if these two come back clean, I mean, have at it, bud. It's meat, right?
Exactly.
Wouldn't
But,
vitae gravy be blood pudding?
Yes.
Or just
Yes, it
blood.
would be.
Really.
See, I'm
blood.
thinking legit gravy, because, you know, anybody who's gonna come looking for it is not gonna go looking in the gravy. And if they do go looking in the gravy, they're gonna be like, what the heck? Why's my heart in gravy?
The
Well, in that case,
disrespect.
I could put it in ice cream.
Tragic.
No, ice cream would work too!
It's the new Ben and Jerry's flavor.
God, honey.
No. That's brand new.
Yeah, talk
It'd
about
have
a
to be-
sweetheart.
It'd have to be Jen and Barry's flavor.
Yes, sweetheart Sunday, that's what we can call it.
In this case, it might be Jen and Barry's.
So that's where I was going with that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Sure.
Imagine,
Then
Yeah, Jen and Barry's sweetheart Sunday.
I like to imagine Rami has
Olivia.
like those silencer ear things, so she doesn't have to listen to any of this anymore.
We could start our own ice cream company. Barry and Olivia's. Or Olivia and Barry.
The sound of Olivia and Barry's better.
Okay.
And-
I guess it's a
Live and
better
Barry.
abbreviation than BO too. OB. Yeah.
amazing. Incredible, really.
my God.
Make the best
Okay.
ice cream ever. All the kids would love it.
Yeah.
Yes, they would. And an
You can make it
entire
with
generation
vitae.
of little cannibals. That would be great. I'm
On
sure.
a serious note,
I'm sure grandma, the Barry's grandma will love that. A whole generation of cannibals.
all right. Jokes aside,
I'm not joking.
What does it
jokes
say?
aside,
I have the ice cream.
the little botany project on the computer about
Yes.
synthesizing false plasma could be a original source, or at least a progenitor to whatever the plague is.
Science experiment gone wrong.
Or right, depending. But think of it this way, right? On the surface level, Botany Project Make Fake Blood Help Soldiers. Sounds nice. Real Moon Man shit. Blood of the future. But what if that was kindred shenanigans trying to make another food source? We're always looking for interesting ways to eat.
I mean, there's also the thing, we just got through looking at a place that was doing silly things with plants and blood.
Yeah, I think it was potentially an Armis Pharma lab at one time. Or that is where they got their samples.
I mean, synthetic blood isn't a bad idea.
It's not. I don't know that I would grow fake blood on like a tomato, but they sure tried. And to their credit, they got something out of it. I don't think it's... I wouldn't pump dudes full of this, but maybe they did. And maybe the introduction of this garbage they grew into kind blood produced the plague. We could try introducing samples of what we got into a uninfected mortal. Behold the horrifying consequences and test on the body afterwards.
Wait, we're finally testing on bodies.
Well, maybe. If one of the things could be that if they did do testing on animals or people and they injected the false plasma they grew, which we encountered, which you are immune to and Barry is immune to, and it could have created the plague or just killed a bunch of people. I don't know, but it's something we could check off on our list of shit to try.
I mean, if I
Maybe.
get enough equipment, I can do an actual analysis of what it is. But I would need the equipment for that more than what we have now.
Oh, even more, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see what we can do.
Because I can
This
find out,
may
the
seem
component.
very tin hat, right? Very left field, as it were. But what if they were trying to make a sort of temporary vampirism for their soldiers? So these soldiers would temporarily have abilities that we do.
Yeah, all of the perks, none of the thirst.
Right, and then of course it would go away after an allotted amount of time, so they are still technically human.
I like that thought better than the thought that I've got tomato plague.
We calling it that.
What better way to kill a monster than to be a monster?
Right,
For some reason,
without
I just
having to sacrifice your soul.
For some reason, I just keep thinking of ketchup.
Yeah,
You
no.
said
I mean,
tomatoes.
isn't it the thing where you'd find in a lot of kids' media? It'd be like they'd be doing the vampire fake out thing, but actually they're drinking tomato juice.
Mm-hmm. They wouldn't,
Yeah.
especially if it's synthetic plasma-like material, right? Give them a bunch of that, goes through the bloodstream, and then they just piss it out, and then they're done.
Unfortunately, in order to test these theories, we will have to introduce some of our samples into the still living bloodstream of uninfected mortals.
Did we ever find out if that lovely kind we have in the Haven is infected or not?
I think I tested her.
I'm pretty
blood,
sure you did test her.
but I
I'm
just
not
don't remember the answer.
I think yes.
I recall you reporting positive on the blood tests.
Right. Yeah. Not
So she was
yeah.
infected.
Yeah, I'm
Yes, so we wouldn't be able to... I mean, if you're done with her, we can inject more into her. I don't think she'll get more sick, just more dead, probably.
Look,
I mean, I
the
do
thing...
want to keep her around, so...
Yes, the reason why I mention this, right, is they're clearly already... They're still doing experiments on those who are living. they've just found other ways to do it via, addict clinics and fertility clinics.
Yes.
So it's not like it went underground or anything like that. But in stop testing and trying to figure out this plasma situation.
Exactly.
They're just going a new route.
One of the things I'm thinking it could be is that the introduction of this artificial substance into mortal bloodstream creates the plague. They abandoned that lab, but they may have other samples, more update, more advanced, selective breeding, plant cultivation at another site. And then, like you said, using the clinics, giving people injections. One of them happens to be that. And now the plague's fucking everywhere.
Right.
So, yeah. But until we slam a sample into... At least, I suppose it wouldn't need to be introduced to a living mortal so much as a living sample from a living mortal.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can test the blood without actually injecting it with someone, can't we?
I can get us blood, if that is the case. Are we sure it doesn't need a body to incubate in?
We don't know yet, other than the blood needs to be alive. Or, well...
I mean, it's the thing, isn't it? With science, where you start with the small thing, and then you see how that goes, and then you try a different thing. So, like, you can always move to bodies.
So here's the battery of tests, right? Mortal blood, live. Mortal blood, dead. And then maybe uninfected kindred blood. And we see how the samples behave for those three, and then we go from there.
Yes, clearly they've already tested on plants. Rami's tested on animals. It's had some kind of effect on the plants, and has no effect on the animals. So, those are things that we don't necessarily need at all. We already have the answers to that. Finding blood isn't a problem. I can find uninfected blood.
Right.
If we need to switch to bodies, that's... we just got to be very persuasive, which shouldn't be too hard.
I was gonna ask, would I have a working centrifuge in the lab? Or would I need to, get more dots to get one?
I think we have one. I think we have a blood lab specifically.
Yeah, I just don't know exactly if we need more dots in it, or, what the bones, bare bones of it is.
You'd have a very basic working centrifuge.
Okay. Because there's always, an option of being able to, separate cells out of blood. It's kind of how you do, platelet donations.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I mean, the idea of it being plasma rather than vitae itself.
Yeah,
so,
but I'm curious if I can get blood. What was her name? Julia? If I can get more blood from her and mess around, essentially.
That shouldn't be a
Separate
problem.
stuff. Yeah, that's all. That's all I was thinking.
If push comes to shove, we can always make our own central. Basic.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna make our own.
There's no need when we have that. We have one in the haven.
Someone with celerity 5 just spins his arm.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
Just
thinking
goes
like
real
a
fast.
bicycle.
Perfect.
If we're gonna do it, we're gonna use actual equipment and not a bike or. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Well, that's that then.
Wait, did we decide what Barry eating them? Is that the decision?
Check
Well,
check if Ebony and I are infected first, and if we're not, then yeah, he can have at it.
All right.
And in order to save some time in playing it out, you'll find that the bodies, Ebony, everyone is not infected, and we'll say that Barry is able to get some meat straight off the bone. I'll let you slake 1 hunger. You don't have Iron Gullet, do you, Barry?
I have Viscous, which is similar.
I'll let you slake 2 hunger in total then.
Well, I can only slake once.
Oh, even better. Which brings us to the next night. You may take your resolve or your composure, whichever is higher, and add it to your willpower tracker, but do not exceed your maximum willpower. You may also slake 1 hunger, but do not go below 1. Does anyone want to do a heal at this point?
I would.
Please.
Okay.
Yep.
Ebony,
Yes, please.
aggravated or superficial?
Superficial.
Do a rouse check for me, please. Blood potency 1.
2.
You may heal 2 points of superficial. Barry, did you say you wanted to heal?
Yes.
Do a rouse check. You may heal 2 points of superficial. Acheron, aggravated or superficial? It's superficial, isn't it? So, rouse check, please.
Superficial.
You may heal 2. Was there anyone else? Slip.
Superficial.
Do a rouse check. Gain a hunger, but heal 2 superficial. Is that everyone that needed to heal? And I'd like you all to roll a rouse to awaken for the night. Flip gaining another hunger. Hatfield gaining a hunger. Ebony gaining a hunger. Just as you slaked it down to 3, you're back at 4.
God damn it.
And at this point, we'll take a quick break while Ebony contemplates the life choices they made that brought them to be hunger for 2 nights running.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you.
Yes, the Nosferatu are naming me the custodian of the oubliettes, and I've got to go find out what that's all about.
Oh, do you need a cupbearer to go with you, my lord?
Hard to fucking say, honestly. I don't think so.
Sure, I'll accompany you. I'll accompany you, Slip.
Is oubliette where they
What?
put people to forget about them?
Yeah, it's like a dungeon,
Yeah.
but maybe it's different for Nosferatu.
Hard to tell. I've only been in the country for about a year, so I'm not terribly in the know about as much as I'd like, but I think tonight will change that.
So, not all Nosferatu have a kind of court then? Is that specific to here?
Well, our Primogen is a puppet, so he has nothing.
Right, alright then. Do you need us to accompany you, or...?
I don't think so. Shiv, would I be expected to go alone?
I mean, the invitation did specifically say you can bring the coterie with you.
You guys can come if you'd like, but it's going to be below ground in a Nos den. I don't think many people here would enjoy themselves. But you may if you wish.
Let me go change.
Same. And Akaran is simply going to grab their boots.
Yeah, don't wear shoes you like.
They're steel-toed boots, and
that's
they
fine,
come
then.
back in, tying them. And they're just wearing, like, probably the most casual thing you've ever seen them in, jeans and a t-shirt. But it's an all-black t-shirt that's well-fitted,
Barry will use some of those nice rubber boots you use when you're, like, butchering and, you're stepping on that slop.
Yeah, like galoshes.
Yeah, like the big rubber ones,
boots. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a big old backpack.
What?
On the other hand, Olivia is dressed like she's a mom going to a choir concert.
Did you bring a video camera? Do you have a video camera?
Hargon, you're doing great,
phones are
sweetie.
for.
Right.
This is a momentous occasion. We do have
I gotta
to
document it.
Right, for our lovely slip. Yeah.
Sure, and then they'll smash it on our way out because it's a breach. Cool. Love it.
Nosferatu.
We're
Yeah.
Kidding. We're kidding, Slip. We're kidding.
We're all buttfuck ugly, so best not
That's
take
very-
pictures of that.
You're not ugly to me.
Thanks, Mom.
It's very cruel to call your kind ugly. I mean,
That's literally a curse.
right, but like,
Really not
it's a
ugly.
matter of perspective, ain't it?
Is it? I mean, you can look at me from the back if you want.
No, is that an invitation?
Certainly, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna pin that. We'll talk
Sure.
about it later.
Well-
Right, so, is there anything we should know about etiquette around the Nosferatu? Like,
I
there's
mean, don't
general
fuck-
things I know.
Oh, don't go snooping.
That's fine.
Because yeah, not great. I mean, normal kindred shit. Be polite. Don't take advantage of hospitality. The rules apply for everyone, kind of the same.
No, like
Alright
special
then.
rules.
Alright.
Don't lay on the floor. You may end up in a puddle.
What?
Good question.
Don't we
Don't
want to
find
watch
out.
where we step?
Well,
Yes,
I imagine
please.
We'll be in the sewers,
Mm-hmm.
considering.
Yeah.
Right. Should we leave a note
don't-
for
Just as you mention, shall we leave a note? Jim stands above you on the railings above. Says, "Two of you are missing. That's the noises I heard.
Yes.
That's the noises I heard.
What noises are you hearing
Right now,
Oh, yeah.
from the other two?
it's a very interesting discussion. I
About
felt
what?
they needed some privacy. I'm not about to reveal someone else's secrets. For
As long
free.
as
But you
it's
do
not,
have secrets. What do you want in return?
Don't we all have secrets? What would you want in return for yours?
Why are you turning this around on me?
Because that's how
Mockery.
bartering works.
Jim is a master.
Deflector? That's the word that I want.
I was going to say negotiator, but if you'd like to say that, then you go with your word. I'll go with mine.
Forgot this first.
It's very common among kindred, right? You don't give anything for free.
I don't give anyone anything because nobody ever asks me.
I mean, I thought we were just entering into negotiations. Now all of a sudden you're taking your chips off the table.
I have chips on the table to begin with?
I just simply want
you
to know,
do.
Is this something we should be concerned about, Jim?
You shouldn't be concerned about me. It's not going to take me long.
Not you, darling. The two that
Why
are
not?
missing.
Why aren't you going to be concerned about me? You
I would be
kidnapped
concerned
me.
about you.
Now I'm locked in here, and all I wanted to
Hiding
do
from
was
someone.
hide.
Yes.
Isn't there that hole in the ground in that one room that he could hide in?
I
No.
actually think that slips.
It's full.
room.
Oh,
So, but
I didn't know that he took it.
You are hiding still. Technically.
Am I? Am I?
Are you?
Am
I
I?
think so. Look.
668.
All I want. 668 what?
Sorry,
Next to the
not
neighbor
now.
of the
That
beast?
was before. Or and later. That wasn't now.
All right, but it may have been. It may will be.
And it could be again. But it might not be again.
Understood.
It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to tell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it the number of?
Don't
is it the
you?
amount? Is this the amount of something,
Oh,
or
that must have been bad timing. Amount of what?
It's the neighbor of the beast.
He's 2 doors down.
the?
Yeah, 668.
It depends also on your translation. It could also be 616. But most folks here prefer the St. James translation, which is 666.
Understood.
I don't have that many fingers.
668. Right. So 668, is this the amount of objects, the amount of people, places, or things?
The amount of bees.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, is that how many bees you have?
Maybe. I don't know.
Have you counted?
Not recently.
Jim?
That's me. Hello. How'd you do?
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Very well.
That's
How about
really
you?
nice to hear. I'm very pleased for you. But is this whole thing, is this permanent? You're going to change? What's going on with that?
I might change.
Yeah? Yeah?
I like to change to what suits me in the moment, what is most beneficial for me in the near future.
Do you concern yourself with your own physical appearance, or is it for the purposes of those who perceive you as you are?
Both.
How very two-dimensional.
Question for you.
Possible answer
two-
for you.
Wonderful. The two that are missing. Is it a delicate situation, a dangerous situation, or one that is of no concern?
Well, I'm very glad you asked me that, because a Spinning Table of Horrors logo to Hatfield and Ebony.
So I assume I'd say we're in Ebony's room, obviously, since that's basically both our room.
Yep.
I guess Ebony is getting ready with Hatfield there.
Hatfield is standing against the wall, arms crossed, perhaps watching Ebony, perhaps watching the door. It's like the silence is thick between them.
I definitely think, like, while Ebony's, like, doing her makeup, not turning around, just staring in the mirror, trying to focus on something else. Hatfield,
Yeah, boss.
we're going to have to talk about what happened.
Yeah.
I was made very aware of the fragility of our situation.
Is that so?
I got told off, is the best way to put it. But somehow he managed to make it work. By Acheron. Made me think about it.
And what you thinking?
That I don't... That I'm trapped behind wishing that I had never taken this option. But also knowing I don't think I could have made any other choice. And I feel bad and weak, and I don't like it.
Wow.
You could have killed me.
Yeah, I coulda.
And you didn't. Because the others stopped it.
You're real lucky they were around.
Yes. I was. What set you off so badly?
You really gotta ask that, boss?
I went too far, didn't I?
The situation that was being described was real close to home. You know? And there you were, talking like you didn't have a clue. Here I've been, right under your nose this whole time. And you was talking about blood bonds like you didn't have a clue.
It's
Really makes me wonder.
Hatfield, I wasn't thinking about what I was saying. I was nervous.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm nervous about everything. The fact that I'm fairly certain I've been fucking contracted by the religion to come bring myself in.
You worry an awful lot, boss, and it ain't doing you no favors.
What am I supposed to do if not worry? What am I supposed to do?
Figure it out, I don't know.
I would love to figure it out. I don't know why I don't know why being out here is so much harder. I hated Mother Superior, but apparently it was a lot easier than being out here, and I hate that.
Yeah, of course it was, 'cause you weren't the boss in there. That's the thing about power, is people expect you to use it. They expect you to know what to do with it. And the thing is, you're sitting here with power, but I swear you're staring at the barrel of your own dang gun.
It's not like she taught me how to handle this. She just was like, oh, it's in your fucking blood, you should handle it. That's not how it works.
Ain't it, though? I'm thinking she thought you knew how to handle it. What? You gonna go prove her wrong?
Don't. I want to prove her wrong, and I want to rip her fucking throat out. And sometimes I wish she hadn't dragged me off the goddamn hospital bed.
We're both here now, boss. Neither of us can go back. So the question is, what are we doing from this point forward, eh?
That's what I've been thinking about. A lot. And he's gonna stand up and come walk over to Hatfield.
Hatfield just pinching bridge of the nose.
And he's gonna walk up. I realize if you die, I fail. If I die, you die.
Yeah. Glad you finally realized. Sorry.
I'm fucking this up. And at this point, I am going to put my pride in a fucking box. Hatfield, I need your help. I know the situation we're in, but I don't care. I will control myself. I won't do that again. Because you don't deserve it.
Hatfield's lip kind of curls in what may or may not be a smile.
Just... please. Help keep me in check. While I make myself learn how to handle all of this.
Good to finally hear you say it, boss. I do got your back, for better or worse. You know that much.
Yeah. I guess part of me just worries that you just... I don't want to be alone again.
All I can say is you're gonna have to get good.
I'm going to. Mother Superior wouldn't teach me, so I'm going to teach myself.
Good. That's the attitude you gotta have.
I'm just going to hope I can keep all the other ventures off my ass until I figure it all out.
I think step one is being able to look me in the eye and have a conversation without sounding like you're gonna cry.
Fine. He's gonna look Hatfield dead in the eyes. Then
Hatfield
I'm
just
not going to
stares
do
back.
it anymore.
Good.
The others are probably waiting for us. We should probably
right.
get down there.
I'm right behind you.
Spinning Table of Horrors logo. So I would say tense. Tense and awkward.
As
That's
healing
about right.
often is. So, would we like to leave them a note or give them a call?
I think they'll be along shortly.
I'd go knock and bother them.
It's probably at this moment that we, right on cue, come emerge.
Ebony's head held high, completely ignoring how hungry she is.
Oh, hey, we were just talking about you.
Hatfield back into step behind Ebony, back in the role of the servant.
Well, if you're going to talk about me, I'd rather you do it with my face.
Oh, they only asked how you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just wondering if you were okay and if we should wait for you because we've got a ceremony to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine.
Oh, for Slip.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a thing he's got to do. But before we go, Slip, if you'll allow me, I will take 2 blood bags out from my backpack and sort of hold them up to whoever may want or need them. You would see on the front, I don't know, English is hard sometimes, you guys. On the front of the bags would be descriptions of who the donors are. And if you'll allow, one of them will be an influencer of a kind. Say like a clip clop app musician is one of them.
I love that.
I'll take one. Please.
I will throw him the one that's not the clip clop app. I'll just toss it to him. Here you go.
Is this
Thank
thing
you.
fresh enough that I can actually eat it, Shiv?
Yeah.
Okay, then thank you. And I'm gonna take the one that's the influencer. And suck my little juice box.
Jukebox.
You may slate one hunger.
I'm still pretty full from the other night. Last night.
2 bodies will certainly fill up the belly.
Yep, he burps.
What did he do with the bones?
I don't want to think about that.
I do.
Okay, how about, can you do me a favor? Ask him about that after I'm not in the room. Is that an option?
Sure.
Thank you.
I think he eats them as well.
He just grins.
There's the marrow on the inside, you know, and that's real nutritious. You know, and tasty.
Have you ever eaten a clown?
I don't. What?
No, it tastes funny.
Ah, that's what I heard.
Oh.
Right, so since we've got that done.
Jim, do you need anything else besides to tell us about them?
Oh, yeah, could you stop this whole war that's going on between the Anarchs and the Camarilla right now? That'd be great. Thanks!
Yeah, let me
You
just
know that
magically
would
do
be
that for
real
you.
great.
Yeah.
Just
Just go back to the status quo where each side was hating the other side quietly and not actually doing anything actively about it.
Do you have any
Let me
suggestions?
just make a phone call.
Jim?
I'll stop that for you.
I mean, I didn't get a
Do you
phone
have
call.
any... Jim, do
Hello?
you have any suggestions on how to stop that war?
Yeah.
Right? Tell me.
They could just stop fighting each other. That would stop it.
No, they're not gonna.
Right. So technically, yes, that it would stop it. But given who those people are, that's not likely to happen.
He was a wise man. Made a very deep and insightful commentary. I believe, I might be slightly paraphrasing it when he said, "War. What is it good for?"
Absolutely nothing.
Ah, you've heard of him.
Good God, y'all.
I never even had a father, and I think that's a dad joke, and I didn't want to hear that.
Well, that
It's
explains
true.
a lot.
So
Have
who,
a good
so
night,
who is
Jim.
this person? No. So who is this person who said this quote?
Oh dear. It's music, Rami.
The name
Oh,
of
is
the
it?
band was called War.
I thought it was war, but I thought I was wondering. Did they also do Why Can't We Be Friends? Or was that someone else?
I don't know. Maybe, possibly.
That was someone
Could be
else,
somebody else. Right.
I remember the
Also, we're
Muppets
just
doing
sort-
it. Sorry, I remember
We're
the
not talking
Muppets
about
doing it.
real. About real things. Alright, so we're talking about references. Alright.
Well, you say real willy-nilly as if, this is real. How do you know this is real? This might not be real.
Oh.
You might not be real. I might not be real.
However, you perceive it as real. And so therefore it is.
As I'm sure one of you here can most certainly attest to, that what you perceive to be real can be easily manipulated.
Right.
So what are we talking about here?
Jim, have a good night. We've got to go.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I will proceed. I didn't, outwardly, Acheron is sort of dismissing this, but inwardly they are remembering those words and proceeds to the car so that they can get to where they need to go for the evening.
The kindred all head out, getting into their own respective vehicles and calmly drive off the courtyard, heading towards the city centre. As the streetlights pass you by, you all remain in comms range for the earpieces if you would all like to have a conversation to make the trip a little lighter en route. Is there anything you would like to talk about?
I'll have my music on, not at the very beginning or end of the trip, but in between.
Wait, what music are you playing?
Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh, alright.
It's the ice cream van.
Oh, the ice cream truck, right.
Yeah, that music.
I had to double check. It's been a while.
Yeah.
That music is going to send me into going insane.
Yeah. Olivia's playing the ice cream truck music. I've got just this weird indie metal meat wagon song play.
I don't.
We're one in front of the other.
Yeah, that's why I run Acheron.
Real low key out here.
This is the strangest parade I have ever seen.
Should have gone on my own.
There is no music playing. We're just chilling in the car and with Persephone, who's driving, over the earpiece. Before over the earpiece, I say just let us know when we get close. Then we can shut the music down. That way we make a more silent approach. We don't want to offend your clan.
Oh, sure. We'll be pulling over near, a manhole cover, a bit out of the way, probably.
All right, then. Right, so over the earpiece, I'll say, before we get to our destination, you guys are going to have to shut your music off. We've got to be a little more stealthy about our approach here.
Inconspicuous, that's the word I couldn't remember.
Yes.
So I'll turn it off when we're close. But you never know when someone might want ice cream.
What time is it right now? Because
you never know when someone might want ice cream.
I don't think I've ever wanted ice cream at 2 in the morning.
Oh, I've definitely wanted ice cream at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
From a truck though, like a truck outside.
Honestly, kind of not that bright. And it depends, because if it's summer, they're kind of hoping for the ice cream train to roll around. You know what I'm saying?
This is why so many people get kidnapped, isn't it?
Absolutely, 100%.
You won't tell my secret.
That's terrible.
What? To which one of us is it a secret?
Acheron just smiles at that and doesn't say anything. Question for you, Step.
Yeah.
This thing you're about to do, is that going to affect your situation with Pandora at all?
No, I don't think so.
Good. All right, then.
It is not a tower position. It is a clan position. The tower will Probably recognize, I imagine, but not care about beyond surface level head pats and shit.
Okay. Wonderful news. They're giving you this position even though they know you're dying.
But you've seen the way they treat their primogen.
You're not wrong. Alright then. I'm excited. I get to see your clan. It's a very rare endeavor, I think.
True. Typically, when one goes and meets with a couple of Nos underground, situation's not great.
Right, which is why I am curious as to why they also invited us.
Coterie courtesy, I think.
They're not gonna ask us to do like another thing, right?
Possibly.
I don't think there will be a hot dog cookout afterwards, no.
If so, I have ice cream.
True.
Alright then.
If any of them have business with any of you, you may be approached during, but I have no knowledge of anything outstanding.
Why would they have business with us?
Don't know.
He just said he had no knowledge of it.
It could be, you know.
I guess I wasn't directly
Rumors.
asking, more like, that's odd.
Musing, yeah.
Rumors fly fast, right?
Well, I
We
promise you, if any of them feel like they've got something you might want, they will dangle it in front of you on the end of a stick.
I doubt they have what I want.
Same.
Oh yeah,
But-
Ebony's right over there.
What?
Tragic.
So, question about how long do you think we'll be there? Just an all-night thing.
I cannot imagine it would be a great ceremony. Pass me a couple of keys, slap me on the ass, probably.
Send you off to war.
Kind of.
Question. If they... I don't know if this is a thing, but I do know that often Nosferatu trade in secrets. Are we considering our growing knowledge about the plague and such things secrets worth keeping?
By virtue of the prince's edict that we not speak of it outside of select company that they are the epicenter of, probably.
Good to know.
But that said, I will absolutely be telling them a bunch of stuff when it's just me and them, because, you know, not shit.
No, of course. Yeah. That's what I expect. All right.
Yeah.
So, I'm prepared. I hope you lot are.
Bad as I'm going to be.
Ebony, I hope you don't like those shoes.
Oh, don't worry. These are the old ones.
Ah, alright then. Then we're all set.
I've got some big plastic bags if anyone does like their shoes. You can slip them on over.
It's very kind of you.
No. I think these still have mud and blood on them.
Oh?
I've
what?
worn them a couple times with all of us headed out. Including last night.
Do you not clean them after?
You can try, but it's very hard to clean every crevice.
Oh.
Also,
Of a
you've
shoe.
got
I agree
to,
with that.
I got a Tide stick in my purse if you need it.
you need
don't
your
want the
play
Tide
shoes.
stick.
You need
There
your
we
play
go.
shoes, you know, the thing you can go out in, get them fucked up and dirty, and it's fine. So these are just the play shoes, that's all.
There.
What were you saying, Slip?
I was gonna ask if Ebony, are you okay?
I'm fine, actually.
Okay, because last
All
night
I
we made
needed
eye
was-
contact, and then you beef stewed. So
That wasn't you. It was just ill timing.
of course.
That was because I had to ingest that disgusting man.
Picky
You prefer e-girls and shit? Is that right?
Well, okay. Add e-boys in there too, and you're basically correct.
All right, sick. Keep that in mind.
Any kind of weak-willed influencer will do. Gotta have low
All right.
self-esteem.
Oh, okay. All right. It's most of them, I think.
Yes. Why do you think I have that house with like 15 of them in there? 7 of them.
You what?
The others are gone.
You.
Didn't you come with me? Akron went inside.
No, it's just me.
No.
Well, Akron went inside, but we were in the car, weren't you?
I mean, I sort of tuned it out. There's like
No, that's
17. Well, you've got 17 influencers at
No,
one
I
house.
misspoke. It's 7.
Oh, I was gonna say the fucking stink of it.
No, if I had that many, I'd probably have to get either a bigger house or multiple.
I have a question. What's an e-boy?
How do I put this?
Don't worry about
exactly?
it. It's not important.
I think it's like an electronic boy, just like email is electronic mail.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, same thing.
Yeah, the boss
Yep.
only likes robots.
Ebony likes licking batteries. It's true. Copper top.
Are you just messing with me now?
Yes, absolutely.
From my memories from
Do you
when I
not
was
know what an
younger,
e?
I
I've never
figured-
heard of an e-boy. But do you not know what an e-girl is?
No.
They're the ooh. And they
Yeah, what?
No concept.
It's basically a subclass of influencer. Like,
yeah. And they talk all cute and they go ooh and they do this a lot.
Why?
In other words, they're utterly unbearable for the most part.
Look, I don't know a lot about like internet culture. I guess I'm assuming this is internet culture.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
really know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount
Please.
of e-girls and e-boys that are watching this channel right now are like, you sons of bitches!
Okay, I promise. You're all fine. No, just Ebony's bitch.
Y'all are valid. Promise.
Y'all are valid and we love you, okay?
Yeah,
we just out here
absolutely.
talking shit, having fun.
I think, is this a real thing?
What? E-boys and e-girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Did
this
you think
real?
we were making
Yes,
Yeah,
those are
yeah,
real.
legit.
I'm not
It's
making
a
it up.
subclass of influencer.
Yeah, it's where this came from, pretty much.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They go a lot.
Like the cat ears, the pink, and all the like the biting the lip and shit. Looking all cutesy while playing video games.
Man, how do
No.
you not know e-girls?
Putting their controllers
Yeah.
in their mouth and shit.
I'm
Welcome
old.
to the
I
modern
don't do
age,
these things. I watch fail videos on YouTube, and that's you know.
Oh, so's my dad.
God damn.
I genuinely thought this was something you all made up. Just like you were just guessing.
Collectively, we are that good at improv, y'all. We're just making up a type of person. Yes.
I do love the internet mail fucking comment though.
That was
Electronic
good.
mail. That was so funny.
Anyway,
Electronic mail.
We've educated Shiv. Let's move on. Back to the
Yeah,
characters.
sorry.
let's play some vampire, yeah?
Are we
Oh
e-girls and e-boys?
no! No! No!
It's a very
No.
specific culture thing.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
They talk like this.
I'm sure they do.
Ooh.
Oh, I could make my voice do that. I'm not making my voice do that. Anyways, so we're on our way to walk and crap and do things, right?
Yeah, we're back doing the sewers.
Really quick, my final thing is somebody please clip fucking Oscapian saying ooh woo, please, for me.
I can't.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Kindred, drive behind the Ashmolean Museum. The location
Yes, let's
of
do
Elysium,
it.
and proceed along, following the road that leads and circles in and on itself. They manage to find a place to park amongst the surrounding densely packed tall houses and head into the small green area that is placed in the centre. The border is surrounded by large trees that stretch to the sky and hide the grassy area behind them from view. Kotri enter into the park and find sat on the back bench his back, his dirty trench coat and beaten up fedora hiding his face. He is flanked either side by Chopin and Mossart, who sit on the bench's back. One of them places their boot back, pushing him forward off the bench. As the trio approach the Kotri, Back takes his hat off. Good evening, Mr. Slip and Kotri. Thank you for coming. This place has a little history with our clan. We lost someone here. Misguided Nosferatu. Harry was killed just over there, trying to find the entrance to the oubliette. Of course, he chose his final death rather than reveal the location. Not that it matters. The entrance isn't easily found. But he died with loyalty and with grace. Come. All of you. You probably have
Alright.
questions. Can't answer them here, but if you follow us to somewhere quieter, we can talk far more openly.
I bet the oubliette is nice and quiet.
Is he with you, Slip?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my
I
boy
was.
Barry. He's a
Right.
good guy.
Okay.
We followed.
Mouth is bigger than his brain, isn't it?
He gets bigger.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, like a puppy, kind of, yeah.
Why would you admit
Like
a
a
good-
blast.
He's like a flip-top trash can. But
Oh,
for people.
it's funny because... Sorry. Back. He's led back to the bench. Chopin and Mossart. Places his hand on the public bin. The stone base seems to fall into the ground in total silence, forming a staircase. Kotri gestured, to go in first, with the three Nosferatu following it after. The ground quickly repairs itself. Despite the expected darkness, an intangible light source shows the way down the staircase, seemingly made of the same concrete that first appeared above ground. The descent is swift, as the coven walk into a large, bare stone room. As before, there are no visible light sources for them to see, but somehow a warm amber light dances around, reflected off the uneven stone. Several closed wooden doors are embedded into the thick stone, and Back's voice ekes out from behind you all. Yes, so this is an oubliette. There are many around the city. Or, well, to be more accurate, there are many entrances around the city. There might only be one or two rooms. It's complicated. But questions? Any questions?
Yeah, what exactly is the oubliette?
Well, we didn't build them, you see. We just rediscovered them. We aren't exactly sure who built them, but they seem to be... Well, let's just say they don't exactly obey the laws of physics as we know them. There are tunnels. Stretch everywhere. If you find yourself anywhere in the city, then you may be near to an entrance to an oubliette. The entrances are carefully hidden, but you'll soon be able to find them. A great many Nosferatu have access to the tunnels, both Anarch and Camarilla. We can't hide away such a useful resource. Many a Nosferatu has their continued existence, thanks to jumping into an entranceway and finding a hidden escape route. Tunnels will go wherever you need them to go. Usually. Not always. Not every door leads to the right destination. Or any destination. But it is instant and easy travel where you may need to go or escape from.
So there are pros and cons to using the oubliette.
Oh, of course. Nothing's a free meal ticket, is it?
Right. My job would be what?
Well, we'll get to that. Don't worry. Although the entranceways can be shared by someone already marked with blood that can find the oubliettes, only the custodian is able to discover new routes. In theory, the custodian could steal them entirely if so desired, but that would also require finding the center, which no custodian has ever felt the need to do. Oh, anyway, by me making a wound upon your body, and then injecting my own vitae into it, you will be a custodian. You and I will have that kind of power, for it is with us that the mark is strongest.
All right.
That answer everything?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Slip, is it okay to, proceed, please?
Do that again?
Mr. Slip, woo.
Oh no.
Why did we teach him this?
Oh, can I drink your blood?
Oh,
Oh whoa! Is there a fucking werewolf?
what's that? It's a pink Garou howling at the moon with cat ears. Oh, woo.
No.
Now he's getting it.
Oh,
Stop
y'all are
taking
killing
everything.
me.
How would you like me to proceed?
Well, just, where would you like the wound?
Nothing wrong with a handshake, right?
Are you sure? I mean, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Quick question, bud. I've got the blood plague. You sure you wanna...
I'm not gonna be feeding off you. Did we know that he had
Alright.
Oh, okay. We knew.
Okay, alright. As long as you're cool with it, I'll probably be dead soon, but hey, I'll fill the hole till then.
Brilliant.
You're not
I mean,
gonna
this
die.
is all part of a new and radical movement, I'm told, that we want to go for with our clan of decentralizing power and sharing it just amongst ourselves, as, no one else looks after us. He'll sort of subtly
Certainly.
look at Chopin and Mossart.
Certainly. And yeah, I don't care if it hurts or not.
Okay. Brave man.
Probably
Back.
the forearm would be a bad place. A little
Maybe,
more meat
is it-
there.
Gonna leave a permanent mark?
No.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Okay. What's one more scar between us, eh?
Yeah.
Back is handed a lavish, long dagger from the side as he gestures for Slip to turn around. Not to turn around, to show him where he wants to mark, and expose a part of his skin to be wounded. Soon after, the cold metal kiss meets Slip's flesh as he feels the blade cut through, tearing his skin open. Back cuts his own hand and forces his vitae into the wound, letting it drip into the open, exposed sinew on Slip's own body. He places his hand upon it to make sure the wound is saturated. His back tells Slip to heal the wound quickly. slip. Take 3 superficial damage. Do a rouse check to heal, please. Wonderful. So you only take 1 damage in total. Well, there you go. All set. Every so often, you may be called upon to escort someone through the tunnels to their destination, or just help them find an entranceway. Other than that, you may use them with your coterie at your discretion.
Right then. All
Now,
good.
I don't mean to sound like an amateur detective in a dirty anorak, but one more thing. You may have noticed the stairs we used to come down here have gone.
Yeah.
So, once you're down here, you just have to pick a door and go through. Luckily for you, you scouted this one ahead, and you'll want to use that door. No, wait, that door. That door, definitely that door. On the right. And we'll use the one next to it. So, that's everything. Have fun. Oh, right. Any other questions?
Should we split up?
No, actually I do have a question.
Yes, you're...
Acheron.
She's a what? She's a C? Oh.
Wow, calm down.
Got you. Right. You're the Zamitsi. Now it makes sense. You're the Zamitsi! Do we know that they're who they say they are?
Time for a gold star, jeez.
We were invited.
Right.
Just
That's
in
right.
the background, shaking head.
It's like,
Right.
I'm a Ventrue. What the hell do you want?
There's a big difference between an arrogant, narcissistic prick and a fucking Zamitsi.
Yes, there
Wow.
No offense. Oh god, I'm gonna get beaten so badly later.
If I gave a shit about your opinion, I would actually be offended.
That's fair.
My
You'll
question.
see that Chopin and Mossad are having a little giggle behind him.
The tunnels themselves, they're just within the city, or do they go past a ways?
That's a hard one to answer, but they will definitely take you anywhere in the city. In theory.
Good to know.
No idea what would happen if you tried to take them outside the city.
Feedback loop.
Also good to know.
I mean, you don't have to take that door. That door.
We'll take the door.
You could take any door you want.
We will.
Great. Before we leave, the matter we discussed has been taken care of.
Did you find useful stuff for yourself as payment?
Yes.
Wonderful. Bless you, Olivia. It's very dusty down here. I'm very sorry we didn't have the cleaners in. I'm so sorry. Alright, so... we're gonna go now. Bye. And he's
See ya.
shoved through one of the doors. His entourage proceed through in silence, and it shuts itself silently behind them, leaving the coven on their own in the gently warm stone room.
For fuck's sake.
That
You reckon
is
we
the
should've-
most pathetic man I have ever seen.
Like I
He's
said,
having a hard time.
I was gonna ask, did you not meet Jim? But like,
No, Jim has a bit more sense to him than that.
suppose.
so
Are you sure it's not just an act? I mean, if
If it is, it's a damn good one.
That's what I'm saying. If a Nosferatu wants to be unsuspecting, that makes you pretty unsuspecting. Like I would totally underestimate him. But
he is former anarch.
He's a primogen, right?
He's a whipping boy with a fancy title. They beat the balls off of him.
Primogen used to be
Sounds about
anarchs. Not all of them, but a couple of them that I can think of.
You reckon I should have told him about the heart?
Why?
Or asked, or at least asked about it?
No.
I feel like that's a secret we could keep for later.
Yeah, you should just like put that in a jar and keep it
We
fresh
know.
with your bouquet, and you'll be
We
good
know.
to go.
Don't
we should
put
it in
any
a jar.
bouquet on that thing. We don't need it
put any
waking back
bouquet.
up.
No.
They might
still
know
love
who,
mushroom gravy.
they might know who it belongs to, but
That is why I mention it.
Might be
Would I
helpful.
steer you wrong?
Yes.
The answer is no.
The answer is yes. I think all of you would, at one point or another, if you needed to. Not saying you will.
oh
Saying you
yeah,
have
I'd
the
drive this coder
capabilities.
around a cliff if I needed to.
Yeah, you have the capability. Yeah,
Right, so through this door then.
sure. What far is
Fucking
away?
apparently.
I think I watched a cartoon like this once. This is going to get stupid.
Stupid or horrible. Horrifying? That's the word.
You
That's
are
fair.
the custodian. You should lead the way, Slip.
Yep. Sure hope you remembered what door was what.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like in this place where you can lead absolutely anywhere, like...
I mean,
Just
isn't that
think
kind of
about
your
where you
job
want to
now?
go.
How do you know any door's leading to where you want to go?
Ooh, click your heels and pray to go home.
I know that reference.
I'm so
Oh.
proud of you.
I will
Right.
open the door that was indicated.
The door is silently opened and exposes a quiet tunnel that leads straight on and has a simple ladder at the end of it within eyeshot. All heading in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If this brings us out somewhere in Anarch territory, I swear.
I am gonna use Eyes of the Beast while we're down here.
Yep. The light's
There's ghost kids down here.
dim enough that it's not going to blind you, so it's no problem whatsoever. The short walk to the ladder takes but a moment. As you start to ascend, I move the metal covering to one side. Walk out, back onto Wellington Square, just beside your own vehicles parked up. As the last of you leaves and stands, the manhole moves itself silently, covering its way over the tunnel.
That was convenient.
That is wildly fascinating.
That's disturbing.
We should do a field trip one day and just peruse the tunnels, get to know them a little.
And get
Yeah,
the
that sounds like a lovely idea. There's absolutely nothing that could go wrong doing that.
Absolutely not. Sounds great.
Well, I am
that's-
not saying
oh.
that we go alone. We'd bring Slip, right? Let's get the keys to the city. Look, it's best for us to know at least somewhat what lurks, right? Rather than going in blind and then trying to find our way through.
Absolutely.
Look, isn't that Slip's job now?
Exactly. One day we'll just shadow him.
You say that his Slip wants to like peruse the tunnels and
No, I'm saying that as a suggestion that we do as a group so that if ever we need to use this facility to help us in the future, we're not going in blind.
yeah, but that's also like under the impression that the tunnel exits are always going to lead to the same place.
Not at all.
I think the entrances are so varied that unless we, yeah, I mean, we could mark entrances for later in our minds, but if we need to use them in an emergency, we may not have that luxury. Depending on location.
I mean, we went in there and the stairs literally vanished behind us, so like...
Yeah.
Alright then.
Well, I hope this place does not interfere with construction I have planned deeper under the asylum.
Maybe you'll find an entrance down there and get to keep it.
He did say you'd be able to seal entrances off. Being a custodian now, you would be able to go down there and seal things away. Just good things to know for later. Should we ever need to do something
Might not
like
have
that.
to make the trip out to the quarry if you gotta get rid of more bodies.
Or at least make the trip a lot faster.
Yeah, maybe. That was my business for the night. Didn't take us very long, at least. We can get back to the lab and do those tests now if we like, or is there something else someone would like to do?
I am starving. I need to go eat. If anyone wants to come with me, they can.
Where are you going?
Oh, probably a club. Easiest place to find people with low self-esteem.
Sure, just draw me off at the house then.
I think I will be going back to the house. Some things I want to do.
Yeah, I'm going to the Haven as well. Slip, if you want a chill ride, I've got the van.
True.
You weren't supposed to hear me.
Oh, okay.
If you want to chill.
Yeah.
I mean, Ebony, I
Sure.
would go with you if you wanted someone to go with you besides Hatfield.
No, it's only if you want to, Rami. To be honest, I'm probably going to get in so I can get to my car back at the Haven.
I could eat as well, but
But you eat rats.
animals, yes.
Have rats normally, right?
Oh yeah, if you go into the back alley.
Yeah.
But they also have junkies, dealers, bouncers on smoke break.
Little
Do you want me to make?
rats.
Do you want me to make a pit stop so you can pick something up?
I mean, when we get there, I can call animals to me if I need. But, I don't mind sniffing around out in the woods nearby.
How long do you
That's all
think
just-
you will take in the club?
Looking the way I do, 10 minutes tops.
Wonderful. So we'll drop you off. We'll wait till you're done. You come on out. We'll go back home.
Alright, fair enough, actually.
Let's go. Step into the car.
Heading to the nearest club.
Yeah.
I would like to follow them in my ice cream truck.
We might make some money, actually. Yeah.
Exactly.
They are very
Yeah, I mean,
drunk people.
anywhere that you will.
There are
The-
very
the-
drunk people coming out of club. I could see that.
Exactly. That
The-
was my exact plan. I would
the
like
meat
to park
wagon's
my ice
going
cream
straight
truck
home.
outside the club.
Olivia, actually, is this how you support yourself? With the truck?
Say that.
I was asking.
Drive across the city centre to the nearest club, crossing over to Anarch territory.
I wouldn't want to have done that.
You'll be alright. It's just on the outskirts. It's quiet. For kindred. And you
With
park
the exception of
outside
Bucko's Teeth.
the Kinky Club.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh!
Fine.
Whoa!
Choice.
I'm in a hold on.
You proceed
Shiv,
inside.
can I see in the
Pardon?
Can I see the front door before we head inside? The lighting in
It's
this
not
place?
the kind of club that lets people have a peek inside.
Got it. So we're just gonna enter in. Is it neon light?
Well, it is filled with fluorescent lights, low-level laser beams, but it is the stench of sweat, sex, and worse that instantly hits you as you enter inside. Densely packed club, filled with kind, barely wearing anything, grinding against each other. You can afford a peek to the upstairs VIP section. So described with a capital P. What would you like to do?
Hold on, I'm still laughing at the fucking capital P line.
I'm
That
remaining
shouldn't
in
have
the
been
car.
funny. That should not have been funny. Okay. I'm gonna venture sniff out some low self-esteem dumbasses.
How many would you like?
How many do I need to not fucking kill someone? Oh, shit! I only need 2 out of somebody. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just find one person.
Yep. It's not going to be an issue whatsoever. You're easily
And I'll just have... I'm just gonna have Hatfield shadow me. Not close enough, but just in case something goes wrong, Hatfield can yeet this man into the dance floor.
Yeah, I mean...
Man or woman.
I would imagine that both of you, as you're working your way through the crowd, you're getting attention from randomers, people on various mind-altering substances that just want to touch, just want to feel someone, something as they walk by. Compared to the bright colours of everyone else here, you stand out for that reason. But Hatfield is very efficient and very quick at just pushing them off, and they don't seem to notice or care as they're distracted almost immediately afterwards. And you make your way up to one of the people enjoying the night's libations. What would you like to do with this person?
How smashed is this individual?
Wits and awareness for me, please. Forgot how good the music is in this place. It's great.
Oh, shite.
It's not worth the reroll, I don't think, but you're welcome to do
No,
it if you
it's
so
not.
wish.
No, it's not worth it.
They seem to be dancing in a way that they could be manipulating smoke rings around themselves. They're very much lost in the moment. This could be just enjoyment of the music, someone who fancies themselves as a bit of a bohemian and is just getting into the mix of things. Or this could be someone very much not of the right mind.
Kind of sounds like Daisy.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, given that I sniffed him out, this is some low self-esteem dude or lady. Individual.
This was...
It's dark.
You were basically trying to find a needle in a stack of needles.
Yeah, everyone in here is so pretty low. What I was trying to find is the one least fucked up, so I'm not fucked up tonight. Looks like I'm getting smashed, possibly. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna reuse those words. Wait a minute. Redo that. Inebriated. We're gonna go with inebriated. Hold on. I don't have that feeding type. Alright. And I'm gonna basically just tap this individual on the shoulder, trying to get their attention.
I have no idea how these people behave, so I'm just going to do Kneel from the Young Ones. Hey, man.
Oof.
Why's it gotta be Neil? Oh god, I gotta hit on Neil.
Would you like
Hi.
some lentil soup?
How are you?
What?
What? You laugh. Make me laugh while I'm trying to do this. Only you and I know this TV show, I think. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, wow. You've got, like... Wow. And a little
What did you say?
nose.
I'm gonna try to have him not poke my nose and just sort of touch his cheek.
Oh, wow. Look at my finger.
Oh, you're gone. How's
No,
about
I'm right here, man.
you and... How's about you and I go over to the wall?
Love the wall. Let's go to the wall. The wall's great.
This is gonna be easy.
It's always been there for me, man. It provides so much support.
I'm gonna lead him over to the dark area of the wall. Because none of the lights ever reach there.
Yep, that is not going to be a problem to lead this person astray. Yeah. Like, whoa, it's all so dark over here, man. This is messing with my vibe.
And then I'm gonna basically just sort of push him a little bit and just be like leaning like I'm gonna kiss him.
Oh,
and
you're forceful. I love it.
I'm gonna bite him.
Beating roll, please.
I believe it's manipulation subterfuge.
Yes.
My feeding roll. Oh, I'm dying.
Yep, it's fine. Your four fangs extend and bite into this man, woman, non-binary person's flesh. It's hard to tell which is the way that they want it. And you begin to drink. Just a little bit. You may stake up to 2 hunger, if you so wish.
Got it.
And as your teeth pierce their skin, it's like, harder, daddy.
And cloud memory, and I'm leaving.
I think over the earpiece, when that gets said,
I'm not finished yet.
Acheron.
Oh
okay.
no.
When the harder daddy response gets said, you would just hear a very low chuckle through the earpiece. And then you really should enjoy it more. Songbird.
Another time.
Ebony, roll a d6
Yep,
for me,
here
please.
comes. I knew it. A d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
2. Oh no. What is it?
What were they on?
Ready to write this down on my details. Come on.
Not sure if they were on cocaine, methamphetamine, or speed. But you need to spend 2 willpower points to re-roll a massive critical or a bestial failure. Difficulties to resist or control frenzy increased by 1.
Oh god.
And the only thing I can tell you is it wouldn't have been meth. That's not really a thing in the UK. See the focal
Really?
speed never really took off. We can buy all the Sudafed in any pharmacy
Someone
as
on
much
meth
as we
one
want.
time.
I'm sorry?
Someone on meth in one of our games one time.
It's there. It never really took off though.
Why?
But we can take.
What's the difficulty? What was the difficulty resist frenzy again? What was the add to that? Was it +1? Or?
Difficult to resist or control is increased by 1.
Okay.
But yeah, we can buy as many packs of Sudafed as we want, but we can only buy 1 packet of paracetamol or any painkiller at a time in one shot.
Alright,
And even
I
those
got it
limited
down. I got
packs
a
of 24.
stimulant. As I pull away from this gentleman and cloud his memory, I kind of shake my head and I'm like, whoo! Oh, yep, knew it. Could have been worse.
Yeah, as always, Hatfield is watching, half to make sure nobody tries anything funny, and half to make sure the boss doesn't, like, I don't know, fall over on the way out.
And as you're walking away, you just hear the man sort of groan, like, call me mummy.
Not gonna happen. Before I leave, Hatfield, are you hungry?
There is just the, there's just a silence.
Don't be silent on me.
I could eat.
Are we talking I could eat as in I should eat, but I don't want to admit it? Or I could eat as like, oh, I'm a little hungry?
I could eat.
Alright.
I suggest that you do that in the car.
I am very aware. I'm already walking out. Acheron, I'm not that stupid.
Doesn't say anything.
And yeah, I'll go back out to the car.
You'll see a line in front of the ice cream truck.
I love that. It's like, oh, figured out.
Sprinkles, man!
My sprinkles aren't even cursed.
Amazing. Oh no, canon that Olivia becomes a new merchant for a curse shop. That's how her story ends.
That would be hilarious.
You're able to get back into the vehicle and begin your drive back to the Coterie Haven. Ebony's jaw is uncontrollably shifting left and right as if she was chewing on a piece of gum. But every time it moves, the jaw cracks, crumbles. What would you like to talk about?
Do you need a chew toy?
Okay. I don't know what I need. I think this is a new one I've ever been on. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't ecstasy this time, but I kind of wish it'd just been alcohol.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get in the way of anything important.
It'll probably be fine. It's not too bad.
Anyone else need to make a stop?
I think Slip and Barry probably we would straight home. Unless Slip wanted dropped off.
Yeah,
No homework for me.
Coterie Haven. Street lights passing you by, until you eventually pull up and arrive in a courtyard. Leave your vehicles, head inside to the meeting room. What would you all like to do?
Are there any woods or anything near the haven?
Any what, sorry?
Any wooded areas? Any wooded areas or places for little critters to gather?
Getting a rat in Oxford is even easier than finding someone of low self-esteem in the kinky club.
Then I may hunt in our area and benefit from our upgrades.
Just do a feeding roll for me, please. What is your... I can just look it up. I have the sheet in front of me.
Composure and animal ken? Is all I've got?
Oh, no, your... Chase, I think it was.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Yep, I got it. That's fine. Go for it.
Yes, sir. And then rat specialty for animal ken applies.
Yep.
Fuck me up. Guess we're re-rolling. Oh, boy.
Much better. You're able to attract a small horde of rats run towards you, squeaking happily, and run in and out between your legs and around your feet, giving you a gentle sniff and a little scratch here and there, until you finally find one wearing a blue flat cap and denim jacket. You pick it up. She's going, "Hey, I was famous in the 80s. I think that's a British thing. I would imagine Roland Rat is British. He was great. He drove his own car. Break his neck.
Christ.
And
Yep.
allow the vitae to trickle straight down your throat. You may slake 2 hunger for eating a large amount of rats.
Thank you. Then I'll head back inside.
Quick question. As a blood leech, if I feed off the boss in this state, will I also end up messed up?
Yep.
God.
Yeah, then I will allow the boss to quietly forget I'm hungry.
You know what? Yeah, I'm pretty high right now. That's probability, man. I'm antsy at this point. I'm on a stimulant. I'm just like, I need to do something. I don't know. I don't know. If fucking on shit, bro.
I've got a question for you, Shiv.
Yep.
Given my my business sort of with the blood situation in Oxford, would it be fair to say that I can get kindred vitae, as there are kindred who need that?
You'd be able to get a far smaller quantity of it, because it's a bit taboo. But yeah. Like, I would say you can get 1 blood bag per session. Kindred vitae.
Yeah. Acheron will disappear into their room. And when they come back out, they are holding a blood bag. And because I can see that Ebony is not in their right mind, and so we'll sort of just very nonchalant and quietly pass over a bag to Hatfield. And on it, on it will be no description, but it will have a what do I want it to be?
Scythe-like
it'll
symbol?
look. Yes, it'll look exactly what I was thinking. Yes, it'll look like a little scythe on it, and Acheron won't say anything, but will look at you and just give a nod before sort of disappearing deeper into the house.
It is discreetly retrieved in the nod, but then Hatfield immediately turns to the boss. Yo, Acheron brought me a juice box. Do you mind?
Huh? Looks at it. It's in a bag. It'll be fine.
Slurp.
Take 2 hunger. Do not go below 1. I'm going to say that you have all sat down in the meeting area, were deep in conversation, far too deep in conversation, to notice the small, subtle changes happening around you all. A light mist slowly creeps around the room, slowly becoming denser, until the coterie finally notice their very surroundings are engulfed by the thick fog that hides everything around you all. The cold chill swiftly lifts from your eyes as your room has changed. It is filled with shelves, bulging with books. The grand piano has gone, replaced with a large brass globe. The platform that runs above you has the same figure standing over it as the last time you remember this happening. His clothes, however, are now slightly more modern, but not by much. His hands are placed upon the rail, his mouth agape as if in speech, when suddenly his voice registers on your ears. You are to investigate what happened, to talk to anyone you feel involved and report your findings to Regent Merchant. Start by looking at the location of the incident in the dormitory. The room has been emptied of Tremere and is yours to investigate. Follow up any leads and find out what happened this time. Was the incident caused by the subject on purpose? Or was it forced onto the subject and is being framed? Van Buren, looking at Slip, you are to lead this one. And that is where we call an end to this week's Oxford Ashes.
Huh.
Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for coming and playing. This week,
Thank you, Brian.
we will go in order of most likely to know what a crumpet is, starting with Hatfield. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Daybreakathon. You can find me doing stuff here on Twitch over on my channel at Daybreakathon. Written a couple of fantasy novels. You should definitely check those out. Very proud of them. I like to think they're good. Nascavian's holding them up right there. I also did the character art for the characters who have art. My commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. I'm here playing Hatfield at the Nowish time, and I'm on Mondays playing Mojave at the Thenish time. And I think that's everything. Aside from that, my dog says hi.
Hi, puppers.
Acheron, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Wait, sorry, did you say me?
I did.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
All right.
I will tell you after. Anyway, hello everyone. You can find me all over the internet as the Risa Rave. I do TTRPGs, obviously here on Fridays playing Acheron. On Mondays, I play Morningstar. And then I am also part of Lanyap Gaming. We're currently on a little content break right now, but you can find all of our VODs for everything on YouTube. And then if you are interested in spicy links, I have spicy links. But be respectful or else.
Rami, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Space. I'm on Twitch and Twitter at Spaces Rain. I stream like every day on Twitch, pretty much, except maybe Friday sometimes. It depends. I have a frog army growing on that channel. I don't really know why. We like frogs there. I play a lot of RPGs and a lot of really old, like Metroidvania-style games. But hang out with me. I'm also here on Fridays, where I bother everyone.
Olivia, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I am Ms. Hearts. You can find me just about anywhere as Ms. Hearts. I will also be performing as Mel Mack at the Gender Bent Belly Dance Show at Carousel Lounge in Austin, Texas on Saturday, April 1st at 8 p.m. And then I will be performing as Marsha Mellons at the Dancing with Mary Jane Burlesque Show at, Kick Butt Coffee, forgot the name of the place, at 8 p.m. on April 22nd. Otherwise, if you need any graphic design or promotional products, go to gibopromo.com.
Emily, what do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I think I heard my name in there.
You did.
Hi, I'm Softonomicon. That's every social I ever had, is that? So, there you go. I'm trying to think of order of events. Here on Table Horrors, at Friday I'm Ebony, and on Monday I am the Cosmic GM. I'm going to slide in that our game is going to be slightly later than it normally is, just to accommodate players and such. It's not going to be too much later, don't worry about it. It's about slightly before this, but probably around the same time as this. I'll figure it out, don't worry. It's in the events in the Discord. I don't know what time is. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, technically. I have my own Twitch channel where I stream games. I've been doing a lot of a game called Gunfire Reborn, which I deeply love. It's very fun. And I do art there. Sometimes I'm I'm getting back to it. The commissions are open, and I have a Patreon where I'm making a coloring book called The Periodic Table of Monsters. And I am Shiv's hedgehog husband.
God damn right.
There we go. I think I got it.
Oh, lovely. Slip! Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out. Is that slow enough?
Hello. I guess. I am Slippery Nos. If you were here this evening, that name probably makes sense to you. I'm here Fridays for this. Mondays I'm here for Shadowrun, is T103. The Decked Out Orc. I stream on my own channel variety in the middle of the week. This week was a lot of permadeath survival, playing the Long Dark. That's it.
Barry, who are you? What do you do? Let's run out. That was Barry.
No. Oh, okay. I am Nascavian. I play Barry on Fridays on Table of Horrors, and I play Jason on Mondays on Table of Horrors. And I have friends who have authored books. Our very own Daybreakathon has authored Woodbreaker and Windswept. And I also have another friend who wrote a book called Obelisk: The Long Dream. There is a scanny URL code thing. QR code. There we go. Alright, that's that.
Check out links in chat for joining Discord, previous episodes on YouTube, audio-only versions as well. Links are also down below if you ever want to look in. Thank you very much for coming. I don't know if we're not going to do Sons of the Forest in a couple of days. We're going to look at doing something else. If anything else. Come hang out if you want to. But for the time being, we will go a raid-in on, if I can get to the right fucking button, we'll go raid-in on the Onyx Path, who are playing Mummy the Curse. Fucking amazing.
Mommy.
Yeah, that's
Big
cool.
fans of Onyx Path here. But legally, morally, objectively, we can't go until Barry says the line.
Stay a while and listen.